Rolling These 20's presents Philly by Night. Starring Liz as La Sombra Dr. Aretha Ser, Ivy as Bruja Serenity Sanchez, Fair as Samdi Katura, Lonzo Gonzo as Ravnos Oscar de Leon Ponce, Mikey Mike as Caitiff Baron Delroy Lindo, and our weaver of disquietude and terror, Prince.
And Juice as Salvador.
Their reign may have come.
All right, we're transitioning in, y'all. And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, Philly by Night, a Rolling These 20's John. I am your storyteller, the Prince, aka Doubles of Dice. And I am here with my wonderful coterie of friends, kindred, and people who are probably going to die. Before we get started, let's just make sure we cover our content. Warnings here. Vampire the Masquerade Philly by Night contains adult content, including gore, body horror, mind control, loss of character agency, peacocks, I don't know what else, blood, guts, and adult situations, drugs, drug use, and some other stuff. We're a live show.
And will afford references.
And will afford references. Because we all here want to be bad.
The hardest content warning of all.
All of this has been discussed with our players. We do use a content checklist to make sure that all of our players are safe and take care of themselves. And if something goes off the rails, we do have our chat here to talk about it, and we will stop the live show if we have to, if something like that comes about. Those situations are rare. Shouldn't happen too much, but it's a live show. Stuff can happen. So with that out of the way, my pronouns are he, him. And let's let the players introduce themselves. And we will go around the table, starting with Liz.
Hey, I'm Liz. I play Dr. Aretha Ser. Ari, the La Sombra. Both our pronouns are she, her.
Fair.
Hi, I'm Fair. I'm playing Katura Baptiste, the beauty influencer Hakata. Our pronouns are she, her.
Juice.
I'm Juice. No pronouns, just Juice. I'm going to be playing Salvador Suarez.
And
Salvador
last but certainly
uses
ahead.
they, he, bro, like anything's good. On screen is they, he. Those work fine.
Ivy.
I'm Ivy. I use they, them pronouns. I'm trying to be quiet. I'm upstairs. And I will be playing Serenity Sanchez, the Bruja, who uses she, her pronouns, and is off on a quest.
Indeed. And we will talk about that. But with that said, who wants to do, you know what? Fuck it. Liz. I was like, I don't even know why I do
can't
this.
do what I'm.
All right.
I can't.
Liz just does the best recaps.
I like to think I do pretty good ones when I wasn't here.
Last we left off, going back a little bit, Prince Jackson started melting a couple weeks ago. We got out, the car wouldn't start. We find out that Katura's ghoul, Marie, had been tranked. We get her back. We examine Prince Jackson's blood. We find nanites. Interesting. We're like, somebody with a lot of money had to have done this, because there's this technology doesn't exist. So somebody is probably way ahead of the curve, because, that would make sense. Ari loses her temper a little bit, demands a lab, and starts vivisecting a flesh monster in the upstairs of Spadega. Night ends, night begins. We go, we find the lab. It is underground. It is linked up with Dracula's old tunnels under the city. We meet a very interesting Nosferatu whose name I don't remember, but is the real estate agent for a company called The Painted Lady. Her and Delroy flirted a little bit. It was very cute. She's got gigantic ears like a bat, what was it?
And a very smushed in face.
And a very smushed in face.
But
Nosferatu. She got a look. Lots of tattoos. Very nice.
We all are going to get tattoos from her eventually, I'm sure.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, and she's found a way to put tattoos that stay on kindred skin, which is dope. Come to find out that this house, which used to be Ari's, her second house, has been purchased for her with a note that says this will keep the monsters away. And it's in her sire's handwriting, which is a problem because he died before she ever got this house. The night's ending, Katura goes to check out her penthouse. Come to find out that there is creepy stalker shit. The whole magazine note cut out, blood writing on the window. And the problem is that she has a penthouse. The only access is through a single elevator up to this penthouse. There's probably like some kind of emergency escape just from a safety standpoint. But the main entrance is through like an elevator, single elevator up. So that's an issue because apparently when Marie got knocked out, her house key got taken. Night ends, new night begins. I believe Serenity went to find out where the hell her friends were because she hasn't heard from them in a while, and they are in Ma Davis's group of missing people. Delroy is pouting upstairs or doing something. We're not really sure.
We're just gonna assume it's pouting.
We're gonna assume it's pouting.
We're gonna assume.
And Katura and Ari, being the brilliant, beautiful women they are, who both know that they have people looking for them for ill intent, decide to go to a block party. And that's exactly what we do. We walk up on this block party and come to find out that there is a lot of kindred here. Both factions of the Camarilla are here. Prince Jackson's people and Annabelle's people are here.
Pretty much most people that we hate.
Yeah, we see Jason Newberry walking around and we both just roll our eyes and like growl. Snake Eyes is here. We see Tyreek here. Katura has a nice conversation with Tyreek. Ari wanders off with Snake Eyes for a little while to go to a biker bar, nothing else. And Katura finds a gentleman walking around carrying a magnificent peacock. There have been news reports of this peacock, this man with this peacock walking around. And there's also reports of a random wolf that has taken up residence in the zoo. And everybody's just like, we don't know where it came from, but sure, why not? So Katura meets Salvador. They have a conversation. Katura gets introduced to the peacock. And Ari starts coming back to meet up with Katura and this new friend, and gets stopped by Damien, Prince Jackson's sheriff. And he's like, I've got to talk to you. And she's like, yeah, go ahead. And so he explains that these nanites that he knows that they've found, because Prince Jackson's people have found them too, are from the future, which sounds like a load of horse shit. But basically it boils down to, hey, look, we know you guys are dead in the future, and we're going to need you to go to the future and find the cure for this. Because anybody that we send up there that has made it the 400 years is just killing and eating themselves from the past, which should cause some kind of paradox, but we're not going to think about that too hard. And you guys are dead, so you won't kill and eat yourselves. However, Kane's probably also running around, so you're going to want to dodge him. Ari's like, I will take this under advisement and let the rest of the
I don't know
Kane
came back.
She meets up with Katura and Salvador and the peacock, who's very nice and whose name I cannot remember, sadly. And they are about to go have a conversation when Newberry shows up and is himself, which is annoying all on its own. He talks too much, basically warns Katura and the rest of the group away from all the Camarilla. Thank you, it is Paco. Warns the rest of the group away from all of the Camarilla, stay out of it, nobody wants you here, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then to make himself still look good in front of Salvador, who we're guessing is new to town, we don't know, erases the conversation from Salvador's mind. We go inside, we talk. I give a very quick rundown of what Damien has told Ari to Katura and Salvador because, hey, we tried to warn you, and Ari did try to warn Salvador, you might not want to hang out with us because dumb shit happens in our vicinity. He gets the rundown and a random, I'm guessing Nas, because invisible, but we're not really sure.
I think it was a Nas. It was a Nas.
A Nas steps out of the corner and says, I would like to tell you about the Avengers Initiative. No, I would like to tell you
but basically
about the technological
Technocratic Union.
Thank you, Technocratic Union. The people who've made these little nanite things, what they're doing now, and maybe
they made them. That sounds so much like what they would do. No, sorry, don't mean to keep interrupting. Just
like I think that's basically where we left off.
Yep, that's it.
The Vampire Avengers.
One thing that should be mentioned is that we went to the block party because Katura got a message on Instagram inviting her, and it was written in the same corny cutout magazine text as the notes that her stalker left at her door, and she was like, I'm gonna find this motherfucker.
I'll find him, I'm gonna kill him, and he's gonna die.
And I don't know if this was mentioned, but I think didn't Tariq already know that you were being stalked?
Yeah.
Yeah, he also
he probably could be the stalker.
Yeah, he mentioned that I shouldn't be there because I have a stalker, and then I flustered him and he walked off.
Yeah. He doesn't want to kill Ari anymore, or he probably still wants to kill me, but somebody else is trying to kill me, so he's cool with that.
He's not interested in killing you because there's other people who want to kill you.
Yeah, it's like why do the work when other people do it for me? Basically,
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that's the vibe you got. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So
hey, it's one less person I got to look out for. So
we're gonna actually start the story with where Serenity is. Serenity, you've been traveling. You traveled to West Philly to check out what the shit is going on with your friends.
Yeah, Calvin, Jason. I forget the name of the girl. I want to say it's Leia.
Sure, we'll go with that. Calvin, Jason, Leah, and Mal Davis doesn't know where they are. However, Mal Davis did tell you something interesting. She said that there has been a gathering of people in South Philly, and they keep going under the train tracks. Not like, because these train tracks are above ground where these come for the subway, and they keep hanging out under there. And it's been hard to penetrate these meetings that they're having. But something weird is going on, and if anybody can figure it out, it's you weird Bruja types.
I am on it.
And so you go there, Serenity, and it is weird. It's kind of like a cult meeting is what you're getting. You're not really catching all of the ins and outs of this, but what gets you is someone mentioning sacrifice to those who bring the great change. And when they sacrifice, they throw people literally down a hole. It's a subway. I mean, it's a sewer hole, but they throw people down a hole. And those people never come back.
So it's something that will probably kill them under the hole. Okay.
Maybe.
At least the assumption is that, or something kills them down there. I don't know, but the assumption is that something kills them when they get down there. Okay. Weird cult shit. Got it.
Or maybe they just think it's nice down there and want to stay.
Again, I don't know.
Maybe they all float down there.
Oh, shit. Here comes the crossover I've been waiting for.
So, after everyone clears out, everyone kind of ignores you. Actually giving you a fairly wide berth as they're leaving this meeting. But the hole is closed.
Yeah.
there's really nothing else happening here. Do you go check it out?
Probably. I will like walk up to it. I will not poke it until I have backup.
It's just like a sewer.
A manhole.
Yeah.
A manhole cover.
Yep.
Okay. And everyone is gone at this point. It's just me in this place.
Yep.
Yeah, I will open it. Just to like look down there. I won't hop in.
Give me your strength and athletics as a roll.
Okay, so do I hit just strength?
If you click athletics, I think it'll give you the option to pick which one to roll with.
It's not showing that it's rolled.
So go to your character sheet.
Yeah, there's a little dice next to the athletics. I'm clicking it, nothing's happening.
You should get a little pop-up in the center of your screen. You might have to make sure your screen is full up.
Enough.
When I click it, I get an input value thing, and it just says attribute strength.
You may have to refresh because
you might have to refresh.
Okay.
Fantasy, not fantasy grounds. Roll 20.
There it is. It was. And I have no modifiers, so.
Nope.
Right?
I'm not adding any modifiers. We'll just see if you get this. Excellent.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was the way I had the actual character sheet set up in a separate window, so.
Got you.
And the input was on the thing with the. There we go.
It's on the main window. Yeah. Yeah. Any input values are always going to show up in the main window.
Yep.
So you lift this thing up easily. You just get your fingers under there, lift it up, slide it over. It's heavy as fuck, but not that bad for you. It's dark. There's a ladder going down.
I mean, I would have probably had the sense to bring a flashlight if I knew that. But I didn't know that would have had time.
You did not know that.
So I probably wouldn't have brought a flashlight unless I guess I could just use my phone, but.
Yeah, you can use your phone, absolutely.
Ooh, this feels like a bad idea to do by myself. Oh boy. Do I go down there and possibly face a flesh monster or fire or whatever the hell it is, or do I wait and come back with friends? Oh, my friends are mostly squishy, so.
What would Serenity do?
Well,
that would not be a question for Serenity, I feel.
I mean, Serenity's base instinct is go down there and make sure that Calvin and the others are not dead down there. But also Serenity also would say but Katura will kill me if I go down here by myself and do something stupid.
Hey, Katura can't kill you if you get yourself killed first.
Fair point. This is fine. I will go down there because fuck it. If at least I get to punch something, I get to punch something. I haven't punched something in many episodes, and I'm very upset about it.
Excellent. And you go down the tunnel. You get to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It smells.
Flashlight pointing down first.
So what?
My phone light is the flashlight on my phone is pointed down as I'm climbing down. No way in hell am I just leaping before I turn it on.
I mean, it would have been an excellent moment for that superhero, landing, but you missed it. It's fine.
Serenity will have plenty of time for superhero landings later. Hopefully.
It smells really bad down here. You hit your light. You see the tunnel's curve. And the first thing you note, with your sharp vampire senses, there's blood all over the walls. And it's not just blood, it is gore. Something down here is ripping things apart.
Since I know my friends are newer kindred, I know that there would be a body left regardless if they're dead or not. Do I see any of them or their body parts?
You just see a tunnel.
And I'm gonna have to keep going in the tunnel. till I find an answer.
All right. Give me a wits and awareness check.
Oh boy. Okay. 4.
That's two successes. Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. My bad.
It's weird because it feels off down here. Something's wrong. These are not the tunnels that the Nas go through because they're usually kept up way
In the
better.
subway.
Well,
That
even
also
if they
known
go
as subways.
further, yeah, like everywhere that you've seen, I mean, it's been dirty, but it's like Philly dirty, not like, oh, we keep things covered in blood and guts dirty.
Yeah, like they have some class
Yeah,
about their abode, at least a little bit.
but you can't quite put your finger on what else is wrong. But something
I will
else.
start I will start perusing for any basically any Tremere shit, like words or things that would like explode if I touch them.
Do you have
Which I guess
any
would be in the
points
wits and awareness.
into occult?
No, but I'm just looking for something that I would think would be, because as soon as Serenity thinks it would be.
You're looking around, but you don't know what exactly to look.
What is what? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That is fair.
And Serenity, just as you're moving further down and going through this, you hear a loud, meaty thump. And it echoes
I'm turning around.
throughout the tunnel. You turning around? You're running?
Probably. No, I'm not. I won't be able to see it till it's right in my face. So, am I incorrect in that assumption?
Kendrick can do a lot of different things. You could be absolutely correct or entirely incorrect with that assumption. Kendrick that can make illusions, implant stuff in your mind.
Fair point. I don't have a coin I was gonna flip. Someone flip a coin for me.
Roll 1d2.
Yeah, just roll the D2.
Okay.
Just slash roll 1d2.
Okay. 1, I run, 2, I stay. And I'm staying.
Okay.
Which honestly I feel like Serenity might do anyway, but Ivy's kind of freaking out a little bit.
And the sound gets closer and closer. At least you think it is. Because these tunnels, they're not just one straight tunnel. There's some offs to the sides or stuff like that. But the sound feels like it's echoing closer to you. And you hear a scraping on the walls and you hear breath, meat.
Like, I done it now.
Come along, small one. You want to fight?
Do I have a choice?
There's always choices.
Allow me to clarify my question. Am I dying either way?
And the noise just echoes across the tunnels. You don't know exactly where it's coming from. Well, that is a choice too. If it's answers that you seek, then keep coming forward. But know that you may not leave. You ask the wrong question.
Gotcha. I did come for a specific answer, so lead the way.
And you hear the meaty thump once again. but it sounds like it's coming from a direction to like the northeast of you, and there is a tunnel that leads to the northeast.
I follow it.
Cool. And with that, we're going to shift to the other party.
Oh, Serena's gonna join a cult. Oh boy.
Salvador, Ari, Katuro when Katuro gets back, but I imagine this shadowed person is like, so technocracy. That's what you're trying to learn about. I mean, you guys are really bad at keeping secrets. Honestly, like, I just talk about all stuff willy nilly. Like, we're always here, always. Like, there's someone always listening. Don't y'all use Auspex or something? I mean, obviously, one of you do, but like, this should be a habit, or at least good warding. Anyway, sorry, we're getting off topic.
We are being private. We are in my shop.
Yeah,
you made your way in here.
That's not privacy. You need like caves, like closed up rooms, like that Panic Room movie.
You just come here to give us to tell us about our security, or did you come here to talk about technocratic bullshit? What is this?
Well, like, yes, but no, not exactly.
Get on with it or go.
Okay. Y'all need to travel to the future to do some things or whatever, and you're being guided by like Prince Jackson, maybe, sort of, who knows. But like, is anything ever that simple?
I didn't expect even that to be simple. That is not simple on its own.
No.
Okay, well, these mages, sort of mage adjacent things, well, they fucking hate the supernatural. Kind of like the Second Inquisition, but like not exactly like the Second Inquisition, because they hate everything supernatural, including other mages, because they don't really consider themselves mages. They consider them like a cut above because they've merged science and technology and magic. But they figured out a magical way to kill off you people. Well, me, people too. Kind of sucks. I wonder if I live in the future. Nope, I don't want to know the answer to that. Nope. You see, when you start fucking around with timelines, that's when shit goes real weird. And like, I'd hate to meet myself.
I agree.
Because I'd imagine me in like 400 years be a complete asshole. Or super nice, settle down with the family. What? Yes? Huh?
If this interaction has been any indication, your future self would probably give your past self advice. Or vice versa.
Ooh,
unsolicited even.
That would be pretty cool. I wonder what secrets I've learned.
So listen, it sounds like you actually don't know as much as you are letting on.
Oh,
so
yeah. So
who can we talk to that actually knows what's up?
Well, I know a few things. What exactly do you want to know, I guess? But I mean, I could just info dump you, but then it'd be like,
you came here to deliver a message.
Things. Yeah. When you go to the future, you're probably going to die. That's the simple message about it. Like, you go
according to who? How do we know this is legit? What's going on? What is this?
Okay, so in case you missed it, I'm very good at being places I'm not supposed to be. Ta-da!
So what did you see?
Okay, so I saw some, Camarilla types crowding around the portal, talking about how, some people go in there, they don't come back, whatever. But they sent in like this one thin blood that came back, and I was like, cool, that seems fine, right? Y'all know about this. But
okay.
The weird part is it wasn't just the thin blood that came back. A couple of other kindred like us, us higher generations, sort of, 10 plus, whatever, can come back. Problem is like we come back weird, like changed.
Changed in what way?
I don't know. Maybe it's something in the air. Maybe these little nanobots do something, but like, you know how like the Sabat, you know how they do like the creepy fleshcrafty thingy, they change your body kind of thing. It's kind of like that, but it happens from the inside.
Yes, we are intimately intimately aware of that.
Like this gangrel came back and he had teeth like the saber-toothed tiger. Big old giant fangs. And then he started attacking people. And then they cut his head off. But when they cut his head off, he didn't turn to dust like he was supposed to.
The body was just there?
No,
So what
he
happened?
exploded into like a sunlight boomaloom thing.
Oh. Like a weapon of mass destruction. Did people survive that?
Like no, several people got killed.
So.
Hey, just it was
Radiant
close.
blast by a
It was
decapitated
close.
gangrel.
Like, you know, you have to be like within like 5-10 feet, or I guess I was like 30 feet out. Hurt my eyes for a little bit. I had to drink a lot of blood. I guess that's detail you don't need to know. But like, whoa, it was both really cool and fucking terrifying at the same time.
Did anybody recognize this gangrel that hitched a ride on their way back?
Oh yeah, his name was Samael. He was working, you know, kind of independent Camarilla type.
So, do you know what the purpose was of bringing him back? Because
Well, they were trying to get everybody to come
was it
back.
to get answers?
Yeah, like it was supposed to be answers, but like he got back here, and I guess something happened when today's air hit him, and does it breathe? We don't breathe, so I don't know what the fuck it was, but when he came back here, you know, just like Gangrel Bane, lost it to his beast, tried to eat people, they chopped his head off, and then he blew the people up.
I wonder if he ate while he was there.
Ooh, it could be that. That sounds interesting. I wonder what he ate or
Because
who he
it's
ate.
very easy, since this thing doesn't attack living cells, give it as an immunization to everybody and anybody, and therefore the second something tries to feed on them, that's what I would do.
See.
Yeah, that would be smart if they were trying to wipe us out.
As this person comes fully out of the shadows, you realize that it's not a Nosferatu.
Oh.
It is a tallish, light-skinned man. He talks really fast. He has a bunch of like paint on his hands, and he has this trench coat on. He looks normal, but his eyes keep darting around the room looking at all of you, and he's smiling at like nothing because he's not focused on any of you.
We haven't gotten a name yet.
No.
So, what is your name?
Just call me Kit. I think that's a good enough name. Kit seems a good name.
Perfect. I'm Katura. So you overheard Ari's conversation with Damien, but why were you listening to begin with? Were you following him, or?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I be following him? It sounds like they're going to try to throw more people in this portal, and you know,
I mean, yeah, absolutely,
what
it
happens?
does.
You know, like this seems like some apocalyptic shit, and you know, I've seen some apocalyptic things sometimes when I sleep, but you know, the giant cane thing, that one's new. That one's real new. Did you know this cane that's from this timeline, from what I've heard, is like 400 feet tall?
No, Ari was just told he existed in the timeline.
This all sounds real cute.
Sure, he could probably shrink his size, but I think he's just like gorging himself on other vampire blood and it's just like reveling in that shit. It's like a Titan from the Attack on Titan things, except he's like using vampires as like blood meat.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I thought you were talking about maybe like Kronos or something.
Oh no.
Okay.
I mean, that could work, but like, I don't think y'all are like Zeus and Poseidon and stuff, and you're not gonna chop up a Titan. I don't think y'all can beat Cain.
We'll see.
Okay.
So you wanted to tell us about the Technocratic Union.
Yeah.
And you're here to warn us not to go through the portal, or?
No, I'm just gonna tell you you're fucked. Either way. If you go through there though, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of heads up. And hopefully y'all can give me something like in return.
Such as?
Well, I mean, you're rich, you own a shop, you're a doctor. I feel like those are all like good people to have as your friends.
Oh, you just want to be friends with us?
Friends as in like vampire friends or kindred friends.
Acquaintances, quid pro quo, blah blah blah. Yes, I understand.
No, not quid pro quo. I was hoping that maybe this could turn into a boon.
Oh.
Friends as in he'll ask us later.
Yeah.
I understand.
I think,
in exchange for these rumors, you want to secure a boon.
I mean, I came here of my own volition, and I think people are after me. So that might not be good. But
so you came here of your own volition, possibly bringing danger to us, and you want a boon.
Why are people after you?
So one time when I was,
who is it?
Well, I think it's either the Sabat or the Camarilla or both. Because the Sabat know about the portal too. And they're going to try desperately to get in there. And I think, when I went looking, that one of their people saw me, and they have like this weird dog that sort of shows up that has been chasing me. At least it's chasing me in my dreams. Or is it a dream? I don't know. Sometimes I can't tell if it's a dream or not.
I was just saying Malkavian, straight up.
Ivy, you're not here.
Ivy is guessing.
Oh, Ivy, you're not here. I'm joking. Ivy, you're a character in this game now, and you're not in this room.
I am hopeful that y'all can help me because I'm helping you. Essentially. I mean, if it turns out that all of my things that I've learned are bunk to you, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? You're gonna go through that portal. You'll probably die anyway because Cain will probably eat you, or you'll turn into like a living bomb. But at least you'll know the technocracy. They can't spread these things outside of a certain radius. And from my understanding, they have to get them directly into your blood somehow.
I mean, that seems likely, especially since helpful. I mean, we had a sample. We have a sample, and I mean, it hasn't gone into our systems, even with it being exposed to the air and whatnot.
They also don't auto-replicate. That was another thing that I heard. They don't replicate by themselves. So if they run through your blood, you get them out of you, then they're gone.
I immediately looked to Ari to like asking if that's accurate because she did all that testing and stuff.
As far as you could tell, Ari, when they were done in the blood and they killed off the cells, they just went dormant. They did not replicate.
There's an airborne vampire virus, kindred virus.
It's not airborne.
It can't be aerosolized.
It has to be
airborne.
It's not airborne.
They have to jab you with it, basically.
It has to be. It has to be introduced into your system.
So then, how? Like, I heard you mention that it can't be. They can't spread it beyond a certain radius. What does that mean?
Yeah,
that means anyone who gets close to their building to try to go in there, they've been infecting them. They've been shooting them stuff as soon as they get in there. So it's not like it's in the air and spreading. It means they're not going outside of that area because Kane's an evil motherfucker.
Okay.
Also, I don't think it affects Kane. But that might be because it's 400 feet tall, too. So I don't know.
Yeah. So they're basically, as soon as one of a kindred gets close, they're shooting us with this.
Oh, yeah.
As a means of
not just kindred. They're shooting everyone.
Just anyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, what I can tell, they are doing pest control and saying, "Here is the line. Stay outside of this line if you want."
It doesn't even sound like it's not even pest control. It's like a moat. Almost, because they're not leaving their building.
That's not exactly, I mean, that's not entirely inaccurate. I mean, they still have cars and stuff that they use to get around and such, and apparently they have a few ships. But this place has a giant fenced area. It's about the size of Central Park, I guess.
Can you say again what effect this had on the Thin Blood that came back?
The Thin Blood seemed fine.
Okay.
I don't know what they did with him after that, though. They took the Thin Blood.
They have a thinner, lower concentration, I guess. So
maybe
according to Mel,
dissecting him.
The work that Mel and I were talking about, basically, it would turn him into a daywalker. It would hurt like hell the entire time, but it would leave him functional.
Who's Mel?
Are they sure that it was the same person, the same Thin Blood that came back, or could it have been someone disguising themselves as this Thin Blood?
Didn't stay long enough to find all that out.
Or the future version of the Thin Blood.
Ooh, what's a future version of a Thin Blood like?
I'm curious to know more about this.
I mean, there's one way to find out. You can go in there, but I'm just saying that like it's really bad and dangerous, and now you have some warning. And can you protect me, please?
I can't speak for my companions. You've given us a lot of information, some of which we are able to confirm just based off our own testing. I'm willing to offer you protection.
Wait, aren't you being stalked? How are you going to protect anybody?
I'm being stalked. Me, personally. I have many contacts and I know a lot of people, and they can help you. I'm rich, remember?
That's true. You have a lot of money.
Yes.
You have a peacock. Paco's pretty. I like him.
I just blink.
Doctor? That old house you used to have, is warded to shit. If you let me in, I can stay there. It'll be safe.
I really don't know if it would be safe, but I'm willing to let you stay there for a little while.
Ooh,
sure.
Yeah. Okay. Then in that case, I'm gonna go there. I think that's a good idea.
Please don't destroy it. I haven't gotten to stay there yet.
Why would I destroy your house that has wards that will protect me?
Look, I've had a weird couple of months, as I think the rest of the group also has.
And as we're having this conversation, oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was cutting you off.
No, go.
As we're having this conversation about like where Kit can go, I take a look at a clock on the wall and see the time and say, well, I certainly can't offer you this as a place to stay. This is my place of business. I think you seem to have a lot of information and a lot of ways to acquire this information discreetly. Maybe not as discreetly as would be ideal, since you said that somebody may have seen you, but I might not have the most money, but I might have other ways that I can try and help out with connections.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I like connections. The more people to watch my back, the better. Especially when the Sabat's after you. Hey, do y'all know why they call them shovel heads?
No.
They literally hit them with the shovel. No, they do. They take people and then they bash them in the head with the shovel, and then they embrace them, and then they throw them into a massive grave, and then they eat each other. It's terrifying. And whoever survives is like, yay, you were a winner. Now you're a Sabat.
Yeah, King Shovelhead.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, doesn't sound great.
Anything else?
I don't have any further questions. I think a lot of this is very much up in the air. Even us going is up in the air, I think, at this point. We'll be in touch with you in case we have other questions. Is that okay?
Yeah, cool. One more thing. Let's call Serenity.
Right now?
That's what I heard.
Okay.
Who's Serenity?
Oh, that's our other our coder mate. Oh, wait, I do actually have another question. Do you know who's stalking me?
That's a major boon.
Honestly.
That's a major boon? From me?
From
Get
you.
that information from you?
Absolutely.
No, I don't put out major boons like that. I'll figure it out on my own. Though I find it funny, that's a major boon, and yet I'm offering you protection. We're offering you a home. Seems like we could just put you out.
You could. That'd be pretty mean, especially given all the stuff that I just gave you. You just tacked on more, and I more for more. That's how deals work, right?
Or we can take stuff away if you don't give more. We don't. Keeping each other safe.
Salvador, it's fine. It's fine.
That's kind of shady.
We're vampires, sweetie. We're all shady.
Huh. Okay.
Nevertheless, that's fine.
That explains a whole lot about what people say about y'all.
Oh.
Bye-bye now.
Nobody cares. Bye, sweetie.
And he just fades away.
Do I have Mel's number?
I don't see any reason why you wouldn't.
I asked because I know Mel is also staying at Ari's. And I guess we should give some kind of heads up. Hey, this dude's coming by.
Mel, stop playing with the goddamn robotic arms. You got a roommate.
But these jaws is tight though. Like he hits you up on FaceTime and he's like moving the little surgical arms around like with the joysticks. He's like, look at it. Look.
Please be careful. Please be careful.
I'm fine.
He has it like opening up like cabinets and shit just around the house. Just boop, boop.
He's like, honestly,
that's what we use it for.
With some time, I could be like Tony Stark in this bitch.
I just looked at
Ari.
To
cut things short, y'all, but unfortunately, could we continue this conversation elsewhere, maybe outside?
Of course. Yes, of course.
Who's that?
I hang up.
Y'all didn't tell him this dude's showing up?
I hang up. No, I do know. I did tell him. I sent a text and then he FaceTimed.
Okay, got it. All right. Y'all head outside and we head back to Serenity.
Do you get a hold of Serenity, Katura?
Oh, yeah. I think once we step out, I will try to call Serenity.
And Salvador escorts you out, but Salvador stays in the shop.
Okay. You do not get in contact with Serenity. There is no service where Serenity is.
I figured.
I leave a message.
What do you say?
Serenity, haven't spoken to you in a couple days, just checking in. Somebody told me to call you. They seem to be a little worried. I'm just following up on that. When you get this, give me a call. Love you. Bye.
The Serenity?
And
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, to contextualize that transition, that
You'll keep
I
doing
guess
that.
we can
I'm going to
we
the
can
bathroom real fast.
okay, cool, perfect. So yeah, Salvador is escorting you out, and says that, you know, I definitely would like to make sure that we have a way of staying in touch. There's just some overnight restocking that I need to take care of here in the shop, which is my usual, you know, my usual doings overnight, and I want to make sure everything continues running smoothly. So, you know, Salvador will ask to either exchange numbers or find a way of getting in touch.
Yeah. Katura will absolutely exchange numbers with Salvador. And I think at this point it might be obvious that Ari doesn't have a phone of her own. But if I don't know if Sarah, you'd want to have him exchange numbers with Sarah.
Just in case. It's safer that way.
Yeah. And then I'll also like telepathically connect with Paco to start either just coming back to meet me here and then figuring out what to do from there. And then I bid my adieus and
I would also
get back inside.
I would also tell Salvador that you know, you could usually find us at the fucking spot at the bodega. So
Oh, of course. I might be in touch with you soon. I just want to make sure that some things get handled here before I disappear.
of course, take care of what you need to take care of. And I mean, honestly, again, this is kind of an us problem. So if you don't want to be involved, don't trouble yourself with it.
Oh, I appreciate that. I really am curious about this future deal. Hearing that, oh, my condolences to your future current selves. Not sure where I fall in that, and I am a little curious to know.
Yeah. Oh, same. I have no doubt that my future self probably got taken out by her own curiosity. It's just to be expected at this point.
It's such a curious tale of this saber-toothed gangrel coming through the wrong side of this portal.
Oh, it's a lot. It's all a lot. Guess we'll just have to figure it the fuck out. Whatever we do.
And at this point, I'm going to say maybe like I hear like the back door opening or one of the side doors opening, and say, I'm sorry, I do have to go, but I'll be in touch soon.
Right.
Of course.
Have a good day.
Good night.
Cool.
And I wander off back into the shop towards one of those side or back doors.
Excellent.
Is it like well into the evening, dark night at this point? Yeah. Ari's probably going to get a snack at some point just because I'm at 3 and there's shenanigans.
I think I'm at 4.
Yeah, you might want a snack also.
Yeah, so I might get a snack or two. Get me a walk me down.
So this is a
remember Salvador offered.
Yeah, but then we got interrupted by.
That's true. Yeah.
I believe this would be one of those situations you actually have to roll for it. Because this is not exactly your domain.
Okay.
How do you plan to do?
I mean, I don't have any. I don't have any fans around? Or is the block party over?
I mean, it's toned down. This is like anybody who's still hanging out here is mostly just, you know, your late night owls who are drinking too much still, or people who are like live in this neighborhood essentially.
Okay.
I mean, you could certainly try to charm someone into a dark corner. That would not be difficult.
Yeah, I think I might do that because I don't want to split up from Ari.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Then give me what, manipulation and
Persuasion?
sure, yeah.
Could I argue for charisma and persuasion?
You could. I'll allow it.
Okay. Oh, I have to get to the main. Okay.
And Ari, how do you plan to feed?
Oh no, I fucking failed. Fuck me. I'm gonna reroll. Can I use willpower to reroll?
Yeah, you only have one die to reroll, but you absolutely can reroll it.
Fuck my life. No, I'll just take it. I'll just take the failure because unless like I don't have to do a lot, like I'll just try it, whatever. 2.
Wait, it rerolled both of those dice?
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it did.
I just hit the reroll. Okay.
It's
just
fine.
do
That
regular.
I mean, even with those rerolls, that was still another failure.
Yeah.
On those black dice. So you got one success.
Okay.
Katura, you find someone and they're like, you look like somebody. Like, oh yeah, you look like this girl I met at the strip club this one time. It was nice.
I mean, that's not an insult.
But yeah, you're not my type though.
Oh, that's fine. Not everyone's taste. You have a good night.
You look hungry, girl. Go get some food or something.
That just makes me want to savage him all the more, but I'll walk away.
Ari.
If it was a little bit earlier, Ari would probably just do like she did the one time with Delroy, grab somebody, look like she's kissing them, and keep walking. But it's past time for that. I'll wait till we walk closer to the bodega.
So you're gonna head back to the bodega?
I'm gonna start heading back that way until we get more to the known hunting grounds.
Okay. Yeah. Once you get back that way, it's not hard. I'm not gonna make you roll. Though Katura, I am going to make you roll a frenzy roll when you feed.
Okay.
Because you're at 4 hunger.
Okay. All right, just press this little button. And then I have to toggle. Oh, did it not go? Oh, okay, submit. What's the difficulty?
3.
Ha.
Good job. You feed and you get real close to draining somebody, but you stop yourself short. But this person gonna need an ambulance.
I'll call an Uber. I'm not gonna leave them with a fucking ambulance bill. No, don't ever call the wee woo machine for somebody, okay? They get slapped with like giant ass fucking bill.
Take this person to the local hospital. I saw them passed out. Uber drivers don't ask questions. Ari, you're good. What was your hunger at? 2?
I'm at 3.
3? Yeah, you can take someone and everything.
How much do I go down?
You
1?
go down to 1.
2, 1? Okay.
Yeah, you go down to 1. That should take a stain away right there. Yeah, that was a damn good roll. So y'all heading back to the bodega.
Yep.
Cool.
Are we? What time is it?
It is fairly late. This is probably like closing in like 3 a.m.
I don't want to go back to my penthouse.
Do you want to come and try out the new heavily warded house and see if it traps monsters in there?
What? I mean, we can.
It didn't.
Why'd
eat
you
Mel.
frenzy?
It didn't eat Mel.
I was
in the
at
middle
4
of the night.
hunger.
Oh, that's right.
So that's
And
a good
mad.
sign. Mel survived the night, which is a good sign. So it may just not, it may be fine. Somebody might actually like me, or it might not trigger until I'm there, whatever nonsense.
Are y'all
it's going
having
to
this
be.
conversation
were-
at
but
the
you were
bodega,
there.
or y'all just like went off bed, linked back up, and then just are chilling out on the street having a convo?
Probably would be smart to have it at the bodega.
We probably would meet back up at the bodega
Yeah.
just because.
How
Hunting.
far away is the house from my penthouse?
I mean, it's like you have to make your way up Broad Street. It's a bit. I mean, like you could walk there, but it'd take you like 35, 40 minutes.
No, I was more wondering, like, could I stop by my penthouse and still get to the house with enough time to bed down?
Oh, yeah. You could do that.
Okay. Because obviously we're gonna take a car. But I guess I I spent the night at Serenity's, surprise Ivy.
I'm not surprised.
But I think
Serenity would've let you in.
between the night that she saw all the stuff and like tonight, like she would have had Marie herself install new locks and not anybody from staff, because it seems to her that if the only person who had the key was me, then the only person who had it before me was the person who changed the fucking locks in the first place. And with like the security, like there being no like security footage at all, it's somebody maybe on staff is responsible for all this. But she would just want to like, go check on her spot, make sure everything's fine. And then maybe like get some things, like pack a little bag.
Okay.
Before she went over to the house.
So you'll stop at the bodega. You'll have this convo, make your plans. Inside the bodega is actually closed. You have a key. You can get in. That's not a problem. And you see a note. And it's from Delroy.
Went to Jamaica. Catch you on the flip side.
And Delroy says, all these politics is kind of like nonsense bullshit to me. Like, I feel like I used to have control over the hood, and what it was then versus what it is now, I feel like my unlife is vanishing. What I've known is gone away. I think that's partially my fault and other people's fault too, like Sovereign and Boyce. But maybe it's time for me to step down from being Baron.
Oh my God, was I right?
Wait, what?
Listen, Ari, don't let your darkest self take over you. to Serenity, be strong, and never change. And Katura, welcome to Barony. But it's got big ass letters, but you keep the Delroy name for the bodega. You take care of Ed. I got some business to take care of. Love, Delroy.
I don't know about Ari, but I'm
back is the question.
I don't know about Ari, but like Katura's immediately a little bit suspicious.
It's all in Delroy's handwriting. I mean,
that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
We've seen everybody get mind controlled.
Yeah. Could I try I want to try calling Delroy.
You call him, don't get an answer. But you do get a response to it in a text, and it says, "Yes, it's me. Don't change the name of my fucking bodega."
Just send me a picture of yourself with a newspaper with today's date. I
was asking you to ask him. Please ask him if he's planning on coming back soon. Or not. Yeah. Though.
Also,
he does. Coming back? He sends you the verified you on Reddit sort of pictures, like Delroy Lindo, this date on a piece of paper at AMA.
Yeah, I would ask him when he's coming back.
He just says, I don't know, maybe never.
Yeah, no, Ari seeing that would have probably immediately ran upstairs and like pushed his door open, like, where the hell are you? This isn't funny.
He's gone.
Is all his stuff gone?
Not all of his stuff, but like the important stuff, like his gun, his walking stick, some clothes are missing.
And he's out there dressing himself.
Is incredibly neat. Like he left it tidy in case someone had to use it, which is not like Delroy.
Serenity's gonna panic. Serenity's gonna panic when she finds this information out.
I don't like this. You've known him longer than I have. Does this seem like him?
Ari's in shock.
Like,
Ari, yeah.
Michael!
Ari just kind of looks over at you, Katura, and I've known him longer than I've known my own name. I grew up 2 blocks down. I would get yoo-hoo here after church with my mom. He can't be gone. That means there's nothing left here.
Well, I never would have expected him to leave. With everything going on, I have to be honest, I don't know if I trust this, but I don't have anything to go on. Is this chess set still here? Is checkers set?
You notice that it's not. But there is a box and it says, give this to Sharkbait.
Okay. Looks like we have to go find Delroy again at some point.
And it's almost like you're thinking this and you get another text message and it says, please don't come looking for me. I have to do this alone.
Yeah, that sounds like Delroy.
No, because Delroy would even say that.
I'm trying to do better. I'm telling y'all where I'm going. And I'm telling y'all not to follow me.
Where did he say he was going?
Away. He didn't tell you where he was going. He told you he was going.
Where are you?
I'm going to kill Mikey Mike when he comes back.
You can't even tell us where you're going.
He just sends you a message like, God damn it, worry about being Baron.
No.
You get a message from Ed, Katura. He says, Delroy acting weird.
Delroy's gone.
And Ed goes, that's what I thought. I don't think he wants us to find him.
No, he doesn't. But
which we got to save him, right?
Hold up. Lonzo, shut the fuck up. Lonzo, shut the fuck up.
What did Lonzo say? What did Lonzo say?
Delroy chickened out. He said Delroy chickened out.
Probably. Oh! That took me a second.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's gone. He doesn't want us to look for him. But when have we ever given him a choice?
And with that, I'm gonna bounce back over just a moment to see how does Salvador end off their night?
Salvador went back inside to take a moment to breathe and reflect on everything that was kind of just info dumped on them. But also hearing the door in the back open, recognize that it's about time for their evening gathering. And so went to greet Doña Carmen and let her in. And before anyone else would arrive, kind of had a check-in with Doña Carmen to fill her in that she might need to run these meetings for a little bit. It might be unpredictable when I'm going to be around.
Mm-hmm.
And so I might need to rely on her to, she does such a great job with running these meetings in the rare times that I am not around. And that I might need to lean on her to do that a little bit more often. And then while she does that and is meeting with the folks or greeting folks, I also want to check in with Q to see how much Q may have overheard in that conversation since they were right in the next room. And then fill Q in on there may be some special projects coming up for Q that I might need them for.
Q wasn't exactly trying to, spy, but the curiosity got the best of him and he heard quite a bit. And his only reaction really to this, to you, was like, are you taking me with you? And if not, how long are you going to be gone?
I don't know that I'm going to be gone or disappearing. I still don't fully understand everything that's going on.
Those people are
I
trouble.
I also think that you, who knows, you may have already spent some time with these people and therefore might come in handy for some repeat visits, maybe some repeat appointments. Try and glean more information from other folks. And I fill Q in on the location of the bodega that they said they were possibly going to be at. Said I'm gonna reach out to them, see where they are, and check in with them. See if I need to go over there. If not, we might get back on this tomorrow. And who knows, I might ask you to come along. But I also think that you have great talents that could be put to use that I can follow up with you on separately. You might want to please fill in the others when they get back as well. Y'all might have a lot of business clients to tend to. You are definitely going to you're definitely going to be working overtime over the next little bit to get as much information as you can hopefully get.
Do whatever you ask. Be careful.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I don't know if I buy all of it, but I'll reach out to you.
Shouldn't.
I'm sure there's going to be time where I could use some muscle.
I'll be ready.
And then I'll check in with the two of you to see. You'll just get a text message, I guess, from me that just says, I'm in, period.
I think Couture gets that text message and will look at Ari and say, where should we tell them to meet us tomorrow?
Then Ari having a crisis.
Yeah. You're also muted, just so you know, before you go off.
That's fine. I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Shock. The man, she's known longer than she's been alive. And unalive. Away.
If we can meet at his place, that would probably be good. Just because we don't know what the deal with the bodega is going to be, and we have already been spotted here. It is a well-known kind of place to find us.
Oh, the bodega is going to be running as normal. Delroy asked us to keep it up. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'll text Salvador back and say, can we meet tomorrow at your shop? Hopefully by then our other coterie member will be available for you to meet her.
Yes. I wrote back, I check in with me tomorrow evening. I need to check the books to see if my models have any appointments and see what I might need to rearrange, because I do think that we definitely do need to meet back up.
Won't be too early that we want to meet up. And then I guess we'll lock up the bodega and go.
Yeah.
Cool.
I tell Ed to report to work on time tomorrow.
And then Salvador will wrap up with helping Doña Carmen cook some breakfast for the laborers that like to come by, kind of lingering a little bit, not sure what lies ahead for Salvador, but just kind of taking this in as possibly the last night of normalcy. Before
your last night of normalcy was the night before you met us, Boo Boo.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Delay.
That's why I'm like,
it's funny. Serenity's first night in town, crazy shit. Because of Ari.
And then head back with Paco to my house or my place, wherever that is.
All right. Last thing before we bounce to a break and then we come back to Serenity. Katura and Ari, y'all are heading back to the penthouse first?
Yes, I just want to get stuff because if I'm going to be staying at the house for even a day or two, I want to make sure I have, things I need to like my business stuff and whatnot and clothes and things like that.
Okay. So when
I also just kind of want to check.
Yeah. When you arrive at the hotel, you get flagged down as usual. Miss Katura.
Yes.
There's someone here to see you. There's another big bag of mail. And there's some documents for you as well.
Documents?
That woman over there, she says she has more information.
I look. Who is it?
you see a smallish black woman, hair and short dreads, dark skin, wearing in like a business suit, and she comes over to you, Miss Baptiste, and she reaches
Yes,
out
and
her
you
hand.
are?
She says, "My name is Asia, um, Asia Ortiz. I am here to finish the deal for the bodega."
I'm sorry?
Yes, the bodega. You are I have the title and deed for the building, saying that you are taking over that and the properties owned by Delroy. I just wanted to make sure
In
we had
my-
all the legal documentation in order. I was told to stay here until you showed up.
In my head, I'm like, Delroy, what the fuck? But, on the outside, I don't want to come across like I'm shocked. I'm like, oh, yes.
He said
Mr.
you
Lindo
just
texted me
need
earlier.
to sign the paperwork, and you knew everything that
Right.
was in there, keeping the title of the store and everything.
Right. Okay. Yes. Let's go have a seat.
Sure. And you'll go to like the restaurant and the lot
Mhm.
out there. It's empty because nothing's going on at this time of the evening. And she just blah 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 through the paperwork, tells you what to sign, sign, takes them, and 15 minutes later, you're now not only a bodega owner, but owner of several properties in South Philadelphia.
Now, these properties, just for like me as a player, are these like rental homes? Like, what kind of properties are we
Houses or rental homes.
Just houses?
Yeah, they're a mixture of both. Houses, rental homes,
Okay.
some business properties, like downstairs business, upstairs apartments, sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He
Okay.
owned more than I thought.
Yeah.
He
Do
owns
you
like
have, like
2 blocks worth of buildings.
do you have like a list? Is there like an official list of what things he has, or
No,
are we
but I
just playing
can.
it by ear here?
Yeah, I can essentially make you one if you want to. But
Yeah, because I just need to know at this point. Is Ari, are you like out waiting in the car for me, or are you inside with me?
I would probably come in, but I'm definitely running on autopilot.
Yeah. Okay. So you're like disassociated. Okay.
Yes.
I don't bring your attention to it then. Yep, I'll sign the paperwork, thank her for her time, give her my card if she needs to contact me for something further.
yeah, she's like, we have someone who works with Delroy on the properties. If you need to contact them, here's the, card, blah, blah, blah. But there's like construction companies. Like she's got a bunch of stuff on like who's been handling these things, who's been working on the buildings to make sure they're upkept, all that jazz.
I'm like, I walk in and suddenly I just have a binder full of shit.
You do.
Okay. I think this is like, there's no time to look through all of this tonight, but she'll maybe set aside time either the next night or the night after to look through everything.
Mhm.
In the meantime, dude says there was more mail. I don't think I got a chance to look at the mail from before either.
Mhm.
So I'll have them loaded up into the car just so I could take a look. That's
Okay.
that's tomorrow Katura's problem. And then I want to go up to my penthouse.
Cool. Go up to the penthouse. Are you going up too?
Yeah.
Okay. You get up there. Door lock's changed. This is one of those double locks, the one that you have to have the key on the other side too. So like if you lock it.
Is there a biometric
Yep.
thing too?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
So
Oh
you
my
have to
God.
biometric unlock one,
And
then
yep,
twist the
mhm.
key as well. And you do
Yep,
that.
Okay.
And you get in. And
Mhm.
Doesn't look wild like before. It's been all cleaned up, all the paper stuff, but it's dark.
Okay.
All lights are out. They don't come on when you open the door like they normally do.
Take my fucking phone, Serenity vibes. I use the flashlight on my phone.
Looks normal, though. The metal shades that come down, those are down.
I'll go back to my bedroom.
Can I get a wits and awareness from both you and Ari?
Can I go ahead and do my, what the hell is it called? Hold, please. It's the creepy eyes, just because it makes it easier for me to see in the dark.
Yep. Did that take a rouse check?
Beast. No, it's just on.
Turn on your eyes of the beast. For you, add +2 to your
with awareness.
With awareness. Yep. I'm gonna give you a +2 in this case.
Awareness. With.
It'll ask you for a modifier, essentially.
Yep. Yeah, that's about right.
Potential bestial failure, but not in this case. It like,
given the mood Ari is in, that wouldn't surprise me.
You feel the beast come up as you're looking around with your eyes. Just simply because you're on edge right now, like because of everything. Katura, however, you notice that while everything looks normal, there is a little note on your bed, and you know where you'd normally have like they do the turn down service and leave the little Andy's mints on your bed. There's 2 little vials of blood next to a note.
Okay.
And it's wrapped up in an envelope.
What does I'll open the note. What does it say?
I was your biggest fan and all the chopped up magazine notes things, but then I found out you're a vampire.
Oh, Lord.
And now I have to tell the world.
Is it like somebody's fingers, like from the other room? Is it somebody's finger, or did they chop the braid off of your best friend and leave it in your bed or something? Because really, that's about where we're at.
Just
and then
2 vials of blood.
On the back of the note says, "P.S. I hope you think I'm tasty."
Oh, this is somebody I fed on. Oh
Also,
no, they're giving me their blood. Oh,
that's their blood. Also, you should really check your vents. Anybody could come through them.
I'm absolutely fucking moving.
Buy another penthouse, another hotel with better security.
No, I'm buying my own fucking hotel.
Okay, we are gentrifying South Philly.
I'm not going to gentrify. I'm just like, this is mine. I'm gonna build my own hotel and nobody can stay in it but me.
Good luck getting that approved with the city council.
No, I know she wouldn't do that. But she has a ton of properties now, so
you could hide any one of those. That
even more than she already had before.
Ari, with your wits and awareness, you hear the elevator close behind you.
Is the blood warm?
It is.
Fucker.
He's still here. He's still here. He's still here. Sorry, I shouldn't be talking, but.
And with that,
ready to go?
Oh, go ahead.
You said, do you tell me that you hear the elevator?
I'm like, I heard the elevator. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's get this fucker.
Oh, y'all gonna try to get him? Okay.
I don't know if
That-
that's what Ari meant, but that's how Katura's
I don't know what
interpreting
y'all
it.
meant. I'm trying to determine what this actually means.
I'm
this
here
like
for this.
We're going to open up these elevator doors, jump down on top of this bad boy, and see who's in there? Like, what's the situation here?
Let's get this fucker.
Okay. We will come back to that after we take a short break. We'll also wrap around to what Serenity is up to, because Serenity is playing dangerous games and probably is going to get a dangerous prize. So we'll be back in just a minute,
know
y'all.
where Calvin is.
Y'all doing good, y'all.
All right. And we're out. Yes, run the ad. Go take a break, go potty, do all that jazz. Now I prepare myself for some combat, apparently. Let me put on some music. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking around with us through our break. So let's get right back into it with Serenity,
Hi.
who is currently prowling the sewers. Uncharted territory. Serenity never been down here before. Nobody that Serenity knows has been down here before. And this sewer tunnel is covered in gore and blood.
Yep, she realizes how stupid of an idea it is now, but too late.
There's no phone signal, and the only flashlight Serenity has is on our phone. Voice spoke out to her and said, come to me. And Serenity is following it.
Just until I get an exit.
Serenity.
Hmm.
I need a Dex in athletics.
Okay.
You're looking for a 4.
I got a 3.
Do you have Cat's Grace or something?
I have rapid reflex and fleetness.
Nope, those don't help
Fleetness.
here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I figured. Because I did have Cat's Grace at one point, but I switched it up for rapid reflex. Yes.
Okay. Something in this murky sewer water that you can't see through catches your boot.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like
hand.
it has a grip on you. You don't know if it's a hand. It's just something that is wrapped around your boot. And it is holding you there. And it is strong.
Can I put my flashlight down at it?
You don't see anything. You can't see through this water. It's
so my ankle is submerged into the water and I have to be like the ankle.
yeah,
Okay.
you're in the sewers, in the muddy, bloody, dark sewers.
Okay. I just didn't know how high the water went up. Okay, cool.
It is probably like, how tall is Serenity?
5'3". Not very tall.
It is almost waist height for you.
I hate that, but okay.
But
She's
something
gonna
is
shower when she gets home.
holding on to you. What do you do?
I will try to kick it off.
I
don't know if that counted for the Dex.
I would say strength brawl.
Okay, that I'm better at.
I'll just do that. Yep.
4. I'm rolling shit. Kind of. With how many dice she has, she's kind of rolling kind of shit tonight.
It's a tie, but essentially, it is. You go to kick, and when you kick this thing, it kind of, your boot lifts into the air a bit, and it looks like a snake, but it's huge. And it kind of like twists off of you, and you only catch it with like your flashlight, and then you hear it splash back into the water again.
Did it let go of me though?
It's not on you anymore.
I'm gonna keep going then, unless the voice told me to stop.
Okay. I need you to give me another Dex and Athletics.
Oh shit. I'm going to use willpower on this one. I have more willpower than I ever thought I did, Joe.
Absolutely can use willpower. I will not stop you. That is one success. You might want to re-roll using that willpower.
Yeah.
So don't hit the re-roll. Yeah, there you go. One more success, so you get 2 successes.
So worse than before still, but
as you're looking around for this thing, you see the water splash around you, and it comes straight at you, and it bites down on your arm, Serenity. And and it has a hold on you. And you
I
hear
don't need
this
to breathe, so
voice grumble through the tunnel. It says, "This is only the first of your challenges before you see me. Turn around. You still have a chance." You also take 1 superficial damage.
okay. How do I mark that on the roll 20 sheet? Because do I just like that, like with a flash?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think Serenity's starting to realize she can't do this by herself as much as she'd like to.
All right. Well, this thing is holding on to you. Are you
Well,
going
now
to
I'm fighting. Yes, I'm going to fight it back.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
going to
give
rip
me-
it off me.
strength and brawl? And you're free to rouse your potence if you want to as well, or prowess
I
if
have
you want
prowess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God,
I will do
this is
prowess. Hold on.
This is stressing me out.
to. Serenity is
okay,
getting
how do I-
eaten by a
Where's rouse button? There it is.
ghoul anaconda.
Hunger Gain. I'm at 2.
Serenity.
Oh, shut it
could-
right now.
Eat the snake. Maybe
Okay,
you'll get
Serenity,
powers.
consider that.
Maybe it'll be like Harry Potter, and then you can talk to snakes.
Oh, fuck, you had to tempt me with that, didn't you? You had to tempt me with that shit. Fuck. Okay, so prowess is, so I just have to add it in the modifier when I activate prowess?
Yep, it'll be what? It's +2 to damage,
My
right?
prowess is a 4. I believe so, and also
Yeah.
it gives me my whole potent score plus whatever I'm doing.
Yeah. So,
Oh, my whole potent score is 4, so I'd be adding 4 to the attack.
to the attack. Yep. So roll your
I
dice.
guess. Do I put modifiers?
No modifiers. No, because you're just rolling your strength and brawl. I mean, you can rouse your strength
Well, how
too
do I-
if you want to, and get 2 extra dice
Well, I
on that.
activated prowess.
Prowess adds to your damage, not to your dice pool for rolling, though.
I thought it did. Hold on. Reason I thought that was because that's what I've been doing.
Oops.
Yeah, adds potence to unarmed damage and strength checks. Hold on, did I write
Right.
that?
That's
note
the
wrong?
damage. Yeah. But not the. That's
Oh.
not dice. That's just to the damage roll.
Okay, so already roused once. We're gonna just leave that alone.
You want to use willpower?
Yes.
So 4 successes.
All together, yeah.
And this
I'm doing
thing.
shit tonight.
So you take this snake and you grab it, and you just snatch it off of your arm and
Mhm.
throw it into a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And with your prowess, adding it splatters. Like you just hear this thing just. It's almost like it fell off a tall building. Just.
Serenity will ask the voice, would I be allowed to come back and try again later? Or do I leave and I don't come back is the question I'm supposed that I'm posing to you.
What is the real question you want to ask me?
The real question I want to ask is, if a few of my friends who I don't know where they are involved in any of this, not necessarily in an attempt to bother your plans of any kind. I just need to know if they're alive.
And you hear their voices, all 3 of them, ring out in the tunnels. It's like they're all around you.
Oh, you got
And
their
they're
voices, right?
screaming, "Serenity, help us. Please.
Oh God.
Don't leave
This is some
us.
This is some fucking Pennywise shit. Don't fall for it.
Don't leave us, Serenity. You can't let us become monsters." would say yes. Your friends are involved some way or the other.
I appreciate the answer. So my true question again remains, would I be allowed to come back and try again?
We all make choices, child. Make yours.
She can't leave them. She can't leave them. She wouldn't. I know that. She wouldn't leave them. That every player instinct is telling me to run. I'm rolling another D2. Fuck! Because my cousin taught me a rule to this. If you don't like what you flipped, go with the other option. So obviously that applies, but 1, I stay, 2, I go.
Sounds like you're leaving.
Serenity's yelling at me in my brain and I don't like it.
Okay. So is that that yes, you're leaving?
I think Serenity knows, even if she got to the end, she wouldn't be able to take this on her own as much as she'd like to.
Cool.
So she would try to come back though, eventually, telling people what's going on.
Serenity. I need you to roll me a wits and awareness.
Three.
Something is coming at you. Something big. Sounds like it is moving incredibly fast down these tunnels towards wherever you are. It is loud and it is large and it has voices. Lots of voices.
I'm starting to run, but I know this fleetness.
What's the text on fleetness?
So I wrote like short notes just because I didn't write the whole thing, but according to this, one rouse check lets you accelerate to non-combat dex checks once per turn, can also be used in combat, but
sure.
I'm looking for the
it.
fastest way. I also have blink, but I don't know what'll get me out faster.
Yeah, I don't know if blink would be the role here. Yeah, you can use fleetness for sure. That'll add an extra dice.
Yeah, that requires a rouse check though, so let me do that real fast. Oh, I'm at 3.
Serenity, you didn't eat the snake. You should have ate the snake. Now there's something coming.
I'm focusing on running. I'm running as fast as I fucking can back to where I know there's a manhole cover and get back up there.
Dex and athletics.
I don't care if
add your +1.
it's just a +1. Okay. So I just put 1. Then I don't have to put a plus or anything.
Your modifiers. Just put 1.
Are you fucking? I'm doing willpower. That's no.
You're gonna run out of willpower before you even get out of the source.
It's fine.
2 successes. Serenity, whatever this is catching up with you, and it is. You turn your light on it. And content warning, body horror. You see a monster. It is a monster of people and mouths all stitched together into a giant flesh golem-like thing. It is so big, though. It is completely covering up the tunnels, and you see arms reaching out from it, just sliding fast along the sides of the walls. And you see why there is blood and gore all across the walls now because this thing is pulling itself apart to get down these tunnels. And you just hear maybe tens, dozens of voices just serenity, serenity, serenity. It's time to join your friends. And
How long will it take me to get back to the manhole cover?
you won't get there fast enough. This thing is about to attack you. Serenity, let me see. That is going to be, I will take half just to make this quick. It is going to swing an arm at you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you notice this arm, it looks like it's skin and bone made into like a scalpel. And it's about the size of, I don't know, like a giant wooden plank just coming down at you. You can try to dodge it. That can you use fleetness or blink on that? Because fleetness is
moving straight-
non-combat, right?
Well, it says once per turn I can also be combat, but I have no
Okay.
idea. So this thing, so blink just tells me I can. It gives me 50 meters free, and I still have an action at the end.
That's moving on your turn, though, right?
That's on my turn, so I can activate blink, get 50 meters away, get the fuck out.
So this is not your turn, though.
Yeah, exactly
so,
my point. So I don't know
yeah.
if fleetness counts for
So
this.
go ahead and
I don't
you
know.
can use your fleetness.
Athletics and dex.
Yep.
No. Gracias.
You do not dodge out of the way. You get
I figured.
just absolutely cut through. You take 4 superficial damage
Yep.
as this thing just slices through your back, and you feel a giant cut open up on you. Are you going to keep trying to run? Or are you going to fight?
I'm gonna keep trying to fucking run at this point.
Okay.
So I will activate blink. I will rouse again, knowing it'll get me to 4.
Go ahead and roll that rouse check. Success.
Oh my god.
You do not get any hunger.
And I go the whole 50 meters if that's how long it takes me to get as far away from this thing as possible.
Yep. And you move the 50 meters and you're almost there.
And it does say I still have my action. Can I also use my action to keep going?
Roll me a wits and awareness. One more, because you need to figure out if you are going the right way, essentially. Because you're running using only your phone flashlight. It's dark and you just got your back chopped pretty badly.
2. No, I'm fucking using willpower for that. I don't care. And I have 6. I think I only have like 2 more. So that'd be 4.
Okay. Yeah. You know you're going the right way, Serenity. You got yourself in the right direction. You move there. You get to the ladder and you start going up. This thing is moving almost as fast as you. And it's going to take another swing at you.
And it's gonna have to, yeah. And blink is still activated throughout the scene, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I still have it, because then yeah, blink would be straight up, pull off, push up the manhole cover, run, and keep going. So what I also have, Dex and athletics again, I assume.
Wow,
To
I
dodge?
rolled 0 successes on all of those.
I saw D6
Wait, no,
on here,
that's
so I'm confused.
D6. Nope, that's wrong. It's supposed to be D10s. That's why I rolled 0 successes.
No, you're good. I was just like, wait, when did D6s come into this? And I wanted to, even if it means Serenity dying, I want this to be honest.
So that's crit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I only see
yeah.
one crit. Well,
Yeah, that's a crit.
I only see
That's,
the one.
yeah, that's one crit. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. So that's 6 successes.
Technically, I have 6 dice, but considering how I'm rolling, 7.
You can roll one more dodge roll if you'd like to.
I will try.
4 successes.
Not enough to beat him, but hopefully enough to reduce the damage.
You do. You take another. You take another 4 superficial damage.
Meaning, in terms of my current health, I'm at 5, not 6. Because once we hit it, because that just went to my full meter.
Okay,
Before it
so
starts counting as an aggravated.
So how many? So you're at full superficial damage now.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Pretty much. That last superficial damage got me all the way.
Then you can escape.
So that turns into 1 aggravated.
So you have 1 aggravated damage. Yeah.
I'm out.
You are fucked up, Serenity. Fine. That one basically.
I don't care. Out.
Almost takes your leg off. There's a deep scar, like a wound on your leg that is opened up. Honestly, walking around the streets at this point would be a masquerade violation because you shouldn't be able to move.
Okay.
And your phone buzzes as you get out of the tunnels, and you see missed call, voicemail, text messages.
I immediately call Katura.
I only called once. I only called the once.
I will immediately call Katura back.
Oh, from other. Ooh, who's trying to call Serenity?
I'm calling her back.
I don't answer.
I was just about to say, you wouldn't be able to answer because y'all.
No, I'm going after that fucker.
You're going after this elevator. So we pop over to them as you escape out into the night skies, Serenity. And Serenity, just as you're like getting out there and laying on the ground and trying to assess your wounds, maybe close them up some way, someone comes up to you and is like, wow, you got fucked up.
I look up. Well, tell me when we come back.
Yep. Okay. Which one of y'all is trying to open these elevator doors? Ari and Katura.
Can the shadow arms do it? Just wondering. Like, I'm literally asking.
It is. They are capable. Yes.
Okay.
We'll go look at chat for a second.
Could we do, like, I'm doing it with my like physical strength, and Ari's doing it with the arms. So like maybe somebody gets like modifier.
Not if she's doing it with the arms. If both you try to do it together, sure. But the way the arms would work, they would be in the way. You really don't want to touch those.
Okay. See, a prowess does say you can add it to feats of strength.
Yeah, you can add potence to feats of strength for prowess.
I had prowess on this entire time.
Yeah. But I'm saying for the way that it rolls, the feat, like you were rolling damage with, you were rolling to fight something. You don't add those dice. You add the prowess as damage on the roll, not to the dice.
Oh, so feats of strength would mean like lifting something really heavy or something, not punching shit.
Correct.
It's really funny because I'm pretty sure I used prowess during that fight with the episode, which sorry, I didn't realize.
I've learned more about the rules as we went, so it's fine. So which one of y'all rolled?
I'll go ahead and So I would, using prowess right now to help bust these doors open would be useful then.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know how useful because I am still weak as shit, but
what is your potence rating?
2.
Yeah, I'll just let you add that to try to open an elevator.
Yeah, because my strength is 1, so
So strength, athletics, plus your prowess.
it's gonna be a good roll, you guys.
You could always rouse your strength too.
Oh, I've got a rouse for freaking witchamajigger anyway.
Prowess.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'm hungry.
Ari, baby, are you gonna eat this person that's down in this elevator? Like, I think this is some tasty, delicious treat. Now, you're gonna have to talk to, your friend Sierra about, the cameras and the blood, because even though you look weird on the cameras, some scrub who's pretending to be something. 3 successes. You hear this thing, and you realize this is incredibly secure elevator shaft. This is not meant to open by someone trying to brute force it.
Vent. And I just walk back in and I'm like, vent. Do I see a vent anywhere?
It's dark. But
I still have my creepy eyes up.
give me a wits and awareness.
As she's doing that, I'm like calling down the front desk, be like, look, somebody was in my fucking apartment again. I think they're on the elevator. Turn it off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're on it. We're on it.
And if you see somebody come off my elevator, detain them immediately.
Ari, you haven't looked at the blueprints of this place. You don't quite, like, you see some like regular vents, but nothing that someone could fit through.
I would have knowledge of where the vents were, right? I mean, it's my apartment.
Yeah. The only one that anyone could possibly fit through, there's a larger vent / crawl space in one of your large closets, but it's like behind a shelf. It's not like something that's easy to access. It's the only possible thing that you could think of.
Hmm. And the shelf is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see signs that it was moved?
Yes.
Not heavy enough, I guess.
Are you going to try to take that?
Katura, your call.
I mean, I don't know the layout of the vents. There's the problem. And we're at the top floor. But if you want to go to the vents, feel free. I just don't think I think it might be a waste of time for us to try to navigate vents that we don't know the layout of.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
You get a call back. And
Okay.
then you hear, we're sending security teams to the floor where the elevator is stopped. We should be able to take it from here and find out who this person is.
They've been getting through the vents, apparently. According to the...
What vents could they possibly get through?
There is a giant person size vent in my closet.
Oh,
and if there's somebody who knows the layout
up to the roof.
Yeah, and if they know the layout of the building.
How the fuck did he get up there, though? We'll ask him once we detain them.
If they're even, okay, just keep me posted, please.
Cool. Swapping scenes from there.
Fucking boss. I'm about to go stay at Sierra's place. fuck around.
Salvador. Someone is knocking. You don't normally get knocks at this time of the night.
At my haven?
Mm-hmm.
Don't like that one bit. I stir up as I guess I'm like about to settle in. I look over at Paco, gauge Paco's response to this
Paco
as I
looks
approach the door.
worried.
Oh no.
That sounds bad vibes.
You open the door.
I don't open yet.
Oh,
I approach.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me what you do.
And oh no. Wait. I guess I look through if there's like a peephole and kind of take a look and see what I can gauge from here before I open.
You see a blonde woman who I'm going to assume you've heard of, even if you haven't seen her. You're fairly certain that this was the person who was the prince previously, before Jackson took the reins.
God.
This is Annabelle.
Okay. I open the door.
Hello, Salvador.
Annabelle.
May I come in? We need to talk.
Let's talk. I don't move.
Oh, don't be like that. Are you really going to be this inhospitable?
It's shit, but it's getting close to sunlight too, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not that close, but it's getting there. She doesn't have a lot of time,
taking
for
a
sure.
walk would not make sense.
Like, you probably have a solid maybe hour and 15 minutes.
Care to take a walk?
If that's what you prefer.
I nudge forward and close the door behind me. I leave Paco in there.
Bye, Paco.
If peacocks could hiss, it probably would.
Hey, oh yeah. She would just got side-eyed like a motherfucker.
They absolutely do hiss.
Yeah, they absolutely,
evil.
yeah, they can hiss.
Lovely. Actually, I would know about this. I would know about Annabelle. I guess I'm not fully aware of how I would feel about Annabelle. So I'm saying Paco maybe doesn't. I don't know if Paco would hiss. I don't know how much control I have over what Paco does.
Your bird.
But yeah, but I mean, mechanically speaking, I don't necessarily control my bird.
She didn't have awe up at the time. Paco wouldn't have been feeling her. I don't think so. Because she has one of those slimy presences.
It was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'll give Paco the head nod to come with, since we're often seen together.
Okay. Before you get rolling, I need you to roll me a what's the right roll? Composure and intelligence.
Wait.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not good. but bestial failure doesn't really apply here.
Not very.
You feel her push out her presence, her charm onto you, and you feel inexplicably drawn to her. It's like, now this is going to be a much more pleasant walk than it would have been otherwise, because you seem to be on edge. And I imagine that's because you met those anarchs, trying to be nice with my language, who tried to ruin me.
I've met a few interesting folks tonight, yeah.
Oh, yes, I know. You also met Jason. Hopefully he was pleasant.
Who was that?
He was the slimy dude. You know who he was.
But like Juice does, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I need to understand something from you. And maybe you can tell me, maybe you can't, maybe you can tell me later on down the line. But those girls, what did they want from you?
What makes you think they wanted something from me?
Literally nothing.
They always want something.
Literally said you should not hang out with us.
I wanted to take a picture with this fucking bird.
They want what everybody wants. Attention.
And you're the one to give it. I heard some things about you. Your little shop
to
that you
receive
run.
it now and then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, believe me, I understand.
And as she says that, I seem even more interested. I stop walking and say, "Oh yes. How may I help you?"
Oh, you don't have to be businesslike with me. We can be open and free with each other. I want to learn more about your people. Doña Carmen, I think, would be open to meeting me sometime. And also, I just want you to tell me if they come back and, you know, the doctor and the hoity-toity fashionista, and if they try to draw you into anything. Does that seem reasonable? You just tell me, here's my phone number. And should you do that for me, then maybe I can do something for you. Maybe I can bring you more business. I have a lot of little roses that would love to, what do you call it? Your number 4?
Oh, that would probably be frame number 3.
Sure.
I would be happy to. As I've said, we met. It was a block party. We chatted briefly about taco and lovely places to eat around the area, cuisine. But I'm curious, what's your curiosity with Doña Carmen?
I like to know the important people around South Street, and she seems like one of them. As do you. And it just so happens that you both are
Doña Carmen
connected.
is interesting. I don't give off. I hope that I don't give off any kind of suspicion. I am curious about what she means by this. and say, yeah, I mean, Doña Carmen is quite important to me. She's quite integral to the shop. I'm sure she would love to have a chat if you were to come by.
Oh,
I
I
can
know.
certainly let you know what's up.
Everyone
with,
would love to have a chat with me. You're cute. I like you. Make sure you do that thing for me, okay? And I need you to roll me your composure plus your wits. And I need how many dice?
A lot. That's just the only answer.
I mean, that's true. Oh, I don't even have to roll. She touches your face as she says that. And she says, do be a doll and make sure you tell me if they are doing anything that is weird or not normal. And she uses entrancement on you.
Everyone's gonna know what it's like to be pretty girl now, huh?
Annabelle's not creeped out. But also, like,
I mean, she's pretty.
she's like, let me know if they do anything weird. You need to define that. We're vampires.
Listen, she's doesn't know what
I
y'all are
intentionally
up
did
to
not
right now.
request clarification.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I was just like going through the make sure I was using the right thing. It's supposed to be the end resolve. It should have been int and resolve. I'm sorry.
Int and resolve. Okay.
Yeah.
Even worse, even fewer dice.
I wanted to make sure I got it right because it was supposed to be. I was reading the wrong skill because I had too many windows open.
Well.
Would you like to use willpower to reroll that 2 and that 1 on the black die?
Oh yeah. How do we just click on willpower twice?
Where's the reroll in here? For willpower reroll? Is it just the reroll thing or I'm sorry, I'm like
As far as I've seen,
learning
just the
this as I
reroll
said.
button, and then
The
you put in how many
reroll-
dice.
The reroll button is what I pressed last
Yeah,
time, and you said I
reroll-
rolled too many dice.
Yeah, reroll
So
and
if-
hit 2.
There is a willpower reroll on the character sheet.
Is it?
It's
Oh,
right
got
under
it. Okay.
willpower.
Okay. Sweet. So you get 2 successes. Yeah. You're entranced. And not entranced, but mesmerized. And yeah, she's just basically, you're going to call her if something gets weird with these two. That's essentially
I
it.
will choose how to interpret weird.
And you can interpret weird because she did not give as clear directions as she probably should have or could have because she didn't know what to ask for. And she's like, get some sleep, babe. Have a good night. Bye, Paco. And Paco does the tail thing out because Paco is also under awe as well.
Oh no, leave the bird
Oh,
alone.
shit.
Leave Paquito alone.
Okay.
Justice for Paco.
I don't like that she's fucking with Doña Carmen.
You don't have to, but unfortunately, she is.
Annabelle
I
is
don't like this.
a snake, in case y'all haven't noticed.
Mm-mm-mm.
A
I
nice,
won't give it away.
That's a nice word to call her.
There are many others, both in English and in Spanish, but I'm not going to repeat them.
Katura.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
You hear a call from these people calling you back up. It's like this person they won't come out of the elevator. She's tiny.
What? Tiny?
Like
I don't.
4 foot 4'9" or something. She's a tiny girl.
Okay. What
This is-
does like an actual girl? or
Holy
like
shit!
Shit just got interesting.
What the fuck?
The line goes dead.
You know. Yeah, I guess I have to take the stairs because the elevator stopped. Can I? That was somebody at the front desk.
No, this was like stopped.
This is somebody. Okay.
Down some floors. Looking up at the thing that shows what floor your elevator is on. It says it stopped at the 4th floor.
Oh god. Okay. I'll call the front desk just to let them know like what I fucking heard, even though I'm sure everybody heard that.
You don't get any response from the front desk.
Oh fuck. Okay, I run down the goddamn stairs.
You're gonna have to.
I follow.
Both of you give me Dex and Athletics to see how fast y'all get down here.
I will do that in a second. There's fireworks outside. My dog is freaking out, so I'll be right back.
Good. Yeah, do your thing. What do you get, Ari?
I don't think anything helps on that. So that's athletics.
None.
Not much. I
All right.
Settle.
I'll go ahead and use willpower just because I can only use one. Never mind.
You
Fuck
can
it.
only
I
use
just
one.
trip and fall down the stairs.
Yeah, you trip, you grab the banister a little bit, and your butt sort of slides down. You know that move. It's happened to everybody once or twice. And you're a little afraid of your balance this time. But you're moving, but you're not getting down here very fast. You don't feel too good after that. You're like, I'm gonna watch this narrow ass stairwell.
It's been a weird night. It just ain't working. My head's not in it.
And about going down 60 flights of stairs, basically, it takes you about
Oh no.
10, 15 minutes to get down all these stairs. You finally get
That's
down.
awful.
I've walked down from one of these tall ass buildings like that before. It is awful. Don't do it.
What am I rolling?
Dex and Athletics.
Hopefully better than me.
Dex
Hopefully
and
better.
athletics.
Mhm.
It literally can't be because there's only one die for me to roll in this.
Well, y'all take a
Ari
while to
has
get
zero.
downstairs because y'all coming
It
down
can still be better.
roughly 60 floors of stairs.
Did we get the same?
Okay.
We didn't get the same.
We
rolling.
did. We did.
No,
Essentially,
I meant
the
like
problem
all
is
the
you
numbers
got
on
a
the die.
bestial failure, so you're angry.
Yeah, I'm fucking angry. Yes, I'm fucking angry. I've been angry for days.
Yeah. And that is affecting your ability to get down these stairs. You're too mad to like keep your shit together. You're ranting. Ari's hearing you rant. Ari almost fell down the stairs.
I forgot to take my fucking shoes off because I just started taking off. So I'm trying to do this in like some friggin' 4-inch stilettos.
Please take those off.
I will take them off when I find this fucker and bury the heel in her fucking head.
And
Samson burial.
And even for vampires, this is a stressful experience to go down this many stairs. And when you finally get down there, go ahead, please.
I have a question. Oh, sorry, I have a question. Could we have stopped on a different floor and taken a regular elevator?
You could try, yeah, absolutely.
Let's do that.
You get to these other stairwells and you notice that these doors don't open.
Fucker.
It's a hotel. They're locked. You can't just go down to any other floor. This exit is to take you all the way downstairs. unless someone lets you in, you are committed. Or you could try to rip the door down.
That just pisses me off even more.
So basically,
No.
they either have to knock really loud on one of the other doors and hope someone comes to open, or just keep going down to the very bottom of the hotel,
Seems like a safety
exit,
hazard.
and go back up.
So you get all the way down to the bottom floor after about, 15 minutes of you all just trucking your way down this long ass stairwell. Seems like it's going to go on forever. You finally get there. And it's bad. Whoever this person was, took out anyone and everyone they saw. There looks like a grenade went off down here. There's some fire. There's dead people. The person working the front desk, it's like, Miss Katura, I think we found your stalker.
Can I is there anything I can do to help them?
He's got like 4 bullet wounds. He's just bleeding out. Basically, the only thing you can do to help him is turn him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
You could drain him and put him
cause
out this
more
misery.
Yeah, I
And you
think
can
I'll,
just be like, bah.
yeah, I'll do
doctor.
that. I'll do that.
Cool. That's gonna be a stain on humanity. Still killed a person.
Giving somebody mercy is a stain. Makes sense. Okay, whatever.
One of our chronicle tenants is don't kill or harm the innocent. So
I literally never got any chronicle tenants when I started. So this is
you didn't. They were not in the file. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. Ari, you're
I
down
never
there
got any
too.
guys.
This looks like something almost military. This doesn't look like Sabat Frenzy or Vampire going balls to the wall. This looks like somebody pulled a Punisher in here.
And I thought Annabelle was obsessed with me. This is ridiculous.
What car did we take to get here?
Oh, I didn't specify. Probably just one of mine.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess Sarah and Marie are probably chilling outside. I'm just gonna be like, Sarah, come in here real quick.
So
Thoughts?
yeah, they got to come back around in the car, pull up, and then see this and like, what the fuck happened here?
We found the stalker. Thoughts? Any idea on training, perhaps?
And Katura, as you're looking around here after you've finished this guy off, you look behind you, on the big mural wall, just in like finger painted blood, it says, I still love you, boo.
It's too much fucking time. This person got too much fucking time on their hands, and I'm a vampire saying that. I have no idea who this could be. I don't understand.
Does Sarah have like a background in military? Yeah.
Veteran.
Right? Give me her wits and awareness +2.
Awareness. Wits. Maybe she can roll tonight because I can't.
So 6.
Is there a way to do a
Yeah.
salt bath on roll 20 so we can stop rolling poorly?
That is
Salt bath?
7
Go
successes.
ahead, Sarah. Sarah's the only one doing well tonight.
Is like giving this the whole forensic once over. She's like, yeah, this is definitely military. this is somebody who's trained. SEAL, maybe? Like, this is efficient. She's like looking at bullet patterns on people. She's like 1, 2 headshots. Like, the only person is left alive is Ghoul. And Couture trained the Ghoul. So.
Oh, he was a ghoul?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, oh no.
Oh, I didn't know that. Like, I as a player didn't know that.
No. I'm just saying Sierra's gonna probably be mad.
So no, well, I think if I had known that,
I'll let you retcon that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you retcon that. Because that would have been a different decision. You would have noticed that given his damage, that a person probably shouldn't be living through it.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you still kill him? You just snap his neck, or you just leave him be?
No, I'm gonna go leave him be. I probably already gonna get enough smoke from Sierra to begin with.
I'm gonna look up some people. Sarah says.
Oh, I thought you was a DM were saying that.
Is it's a woman. She is small. Because I'm guessing Couture was probably ranting on the walk down. This tiny bitch, I'm gonna kill her when I find her.
Yeah,
I'm gonna nail her to the ground with my fucking shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked before.
And we know that, and I give the rundown from the last time they got upstairs. Like, they managed, somebody, don't know if it was her, somebody managed to fuck with the systems so that they weren't picked up on the camera. They came through the vents. And she's small and apparently well trained.
Yeah, it has to be somebody, because when Marie got tranked, she said that she had been speaking with a man who appeared to be Asian.
She's working with somebody else too. Okay. Asian man.
Also, they left me vials of blood.
Short woman. How many vials of blood?
2. Fresh.
Okay. You think you can do some DNA work on these?
That's easy.
I can pass that along to my military contacts, and we'll see what we pull.
All right. Have you heard from Serenity yet?
I checked my phone.
Called at this point.
And that's what we got.
Did you leave me a message?
I don't know if the phones are ringing right now or if it already rang.
No, you called when we were like trying to chase this fucker down.
Yeah.
Right. Unless you're still trying to call.
I mean,
that's why I was asking if you left a message.
Depends on. She wouldn't have left a message. That would look suspicious. Because
if anyone message. Okay.
I look and I was like, oh, looks like she called.
What were you saying, JJ?
You also have a a text from Salvador saying, "What are you up to?" ?
I just left. I literally just fucking left you. I don't say this out loud, but I say this out loud, but I don't text that back. I was like, why?
Y'all hear police sirens. Serenity.
What am I looking up at?
Looking up at none other than Genghis. He's like, "Are you dumb as fuck? What the? What were you thinking?"
Yes, I am dumb.
You are all kinds of fucked up.
You are correct, and you're right. I am a dumbass. You can add it to the list.
Big.
You can just add it to the list.
I was gonna say stay here, but you don't look like you going much nowhere right now. So
no.
Give me like 2 minutes. And you see Genghis run off. Next to you here is crash, glass breaking, something shaking, and he comes back out. He's got a blanket and some sheets. He's like, here, put this over you. Because you look like
Thanks.
shit.
I know.
What the fuck do you fight? A blender? Somebody hit you with a slap
Flesh
chop
monster with lots of
downstairs?
Ivy's laughing on some videos. Right, he goes, flesh monster with lots of mouths.
Didn't I tell you about flesh monsters? Didn't I tell y'all whole crew that I was getting my ass beat by a flesh monster because I was doing dumb shit? You know what I did? I ran like a little bitch.
So did I. Here we are.
I came and found y'all. And then Ari's grandsire or somebody came in there on some spooky dookie shit, talking about some, I'm the harbinger of your doom.
Yeah, he does that.
And now you getting chased by flesh monsters in the toilets.
Yeah, pretty much.
You smell like shit too. Good God.
I'm gonna shower when I get home, no worries.
I'm gonna take you to one of Anita's spots because you ain't getting around very far like this.
Cool.
And when you go to stand up, you realize you can't. Your leg is just busted.
I'm just laying on my back like, well.
Oh, God damn it, son of a bitch. I always get the dirty jobs.
I did not mean to drag you into this, for what it's worth.
You ain't mean to drag me into it. Y'all
I didn't know you were here.
Cartery motherfuckers get into all kinds of shit. And somehow, some way, we anarchs gotta stick together.
I appreciate it though. Yeah, no worries. This is probably the last time that's happening.
Did you find your friends?
Yeah, part of the flesh monster. They're dead.
I mean, yeah, technically.
I'd rather just, yeah, that's what happened. That's why I went down there.
So what you're saying is we need an industrial bottle of Drano, maybe like one of them big ass gas 18-wheelers, the ones that carry
yeah,
BP
something that'll
gasoline or
put the
something.
whole sewer in flame, I guess.
Yeah, that
I
might
don't know
blow
what-
up all of Philadelphia though, because Philly's sewer systems is a mess. We got sinkholes and potholes and
Wait, can
all
we talk
kinds of
about
holes.
this on the road?
Oh yeah.
I appreciate all that you're saying, all that you're. I
We're
appreciate
gonna have to
you
find
even
you
just
some
sitting
people.
here.
You want to eat somebody?
Yes, please.
I mean,
I don't care anybody.
to fix you gonna need.
Time. I know.
No, I was gonna say in a whole body.
Oh shit. If you pull somebody who's already kind of dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go walk around and find me a zombie walking around in the streets like, here you go.
Okay, fine. Just somebody who won't give a shit that I'm drinking from them. Okay. How about that? That more simple.
Let's get you to
Oh,
the
just
safe
look at
house. And then we decide if you want that on your soul or whatever.
Okay. I let him do as he needs to get me out of here.
And he's like holding you and he's like just talking shit to you. He's like, look, why did I get white blankets? That was a dumbass idea. What the fuck was I thinking?
At that point,
Somebody's
Serenity just
dumbass
laughs.
house.
At that point, Serenity would be laughing like this really dark, broken laugh. Just because she doesn't know how else to react and she knows crying won't help. So at that point, she's just laughing, trying to keep herself from crying.
Serenity, you can try to mend some of this damage. What is your how much
We're
hunger
going.
are you at?
I'm at 3.
Well, to get rid of aggravated damage, it takes 3 rouse checks.
It's
So
probably
you
not
can try
happening right now.
that.
That's probably not happening right this second, but
Cool. So it
I
takes
will eat
about
first and then I will try.
20 minutes of Genghis just bitching and carrying you and talking about how heavy you are.
I'm 5'3". How tall is he?
He's just bitching to be bitching. He's like, you need to stop
No, I
eating
know that, but like,
on these grubby Americans who eat all kinds of shit, high cholesterol. You got to find people who eat Cheerios, baby.
okay, that I will take that into account because I'm mysterious.
If them people ain't eating them Wheaties, you got to go find something better. Because this McDonald's food blood ain't doing you no good. It's going straight to your thighs.
Gotcha.
I mean, for me, that's not a bad thing, but like.
You know what? If
Anyway.
nothing else, thank God it's you. Thank God it's you that just walked up.
You know, very few people say that about me. Eventually, you're going to change your mind. Maybe I got to throw you out of the building again.
Genghis,
Yes.
you and Anita are literally the only examples of Bruja I have.
Yeah, about that with Anita.
You are the closest. What'd she do now? Which I got a really weird ass text from her.
I don't know if she did something, but I put some eyes on her. You know,
fair enough. She was acting weird.
I'm not sure about this, but she's been hanging out with that Portia woman quite a bit.
Portia lady.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You got an idea what that means, right?
Yep. She's either so there are two distinct possibilities. She's either there out of her own free volition or she is not.
Yeah, I'm going to assume it's the latter, and I'm assuming it's a little bit more than that.
Probably. She does want me to talk to her alone, but I wasn't gonna do that till later. Cause the weird ass thing, no, she knew I didn't vote for Annabelle or whatever, and but I'm like, how the fuck you know that? And she's like, something about lying eyes. I don't fucking know.
That sounds like some weird Tremere shit right there. Lying
Probably.
eyes.
Even then, like, okay.
Or some gangrel shit. Gangrels can have some lying eyes. Looking like Mufasa out in these streets. Anyway, I'm gonna find you somebody to eat. Feel free to drain them if you need to.
Okay.
And about another 15 minutes later, he got somebody who's like knocked out. He's like, kidnapping ain't what it used to be. You used to could just grab somebody and then just walk around somewhere. But these streets in Philadelphia, they're so close together and people all packed up on top of each other. I had to pretend like this is my drunk brother.
I appreciate it regardless. And I will drink. Probably enough to get rid of 2 at least. I'm still deciding if I'm gonna.
Back in my day.
Well, I don't know how Genghis is, but he's old enough to be able to say that. Okay. Question: will I take a humanity stand if I drain him?
You absolutely will. Then you have to make a remorse check.
I won't drain him. I'll leave him with 1. So basically, I'll leave myself 1 hunger. But where did the hunger meter on this fucking thing? There it is. I didn't end up marking it all the way up, but I was aware of how much I had.
Cool.
But yeah, I'll probably just drink the 2, and we'll worry about it later. It is enough to keep me not going crabby.
Do you want to try to mend any of your damage?
If I do
this is not gonna just
anyway.
This is not gonna end.
No, I know. Can I wait a night?
Yeah, you're not gonna mend very much overnight. Not with this much damage, but yeah, you can absolutely wait the night. Because if you wait the night, you're gonna have to make a rouse check in the morning or in the next evening.
Okay, fair point. So what I will probably do is I will do it now. If I get enough, I'll just finish the guy if I absolutely have to. How about that? Fair?
Sure.
Okay, 1. Pass.
Okay, success.
Success. What the fuck was this?
Your aggravated damage is gone.
Cool. I'm assuming my bones just pop back into place.
All the rest of the mending is 1-to-1. So for your superficial damage. Anyway.
Okay. The reason I had aggravated was because the superficial added up to that.
I understand.
So would I have any left over?
Yes. So once your thing fills up, you get to aggravated damage. So you still have a full thing of superficial damage now.
Oh, okay, so that just adds that. Just so okay.
It just gets rid of the aggravated damage. Still superficial.
So I just have to eat again for that to go away, right?
Well, you can mend it, or you can heal some overnight.
Well, I'm mending it.
Yeah, then it's a rouse check. Rouse is a mend. But anyway, while you're doing that,
I succeeded again.
the rest of you, well, Katura and Ari, you get one more message from Delroy. And it says, I'm going to take this fucker Sovereign down one way or the other. I know how to get him.
Katura, do you tell Ari that?
Can I do like an insight check on Ari first? Though, actually, you know what? No. Because I think with everything going on, I wouldn't even. There's so much fucking going on. I think without thinking about it, because of everything that just happened, I would just fucking say, mother. And now here's this fucker, Delroy, thinking he could take out Sovereign on his own. What the fuck is wrong with people tonight?
Serenity, you get that message too. From Delroy. You don't know the context. Yeah, you don't know the context because you haven't been part of this. He's assuming that you saw the message.
You name the time and place.
You don't get a response. And
I text him, I'm like, don't be fucking stupid.
And you don't get a response back.
Also, at this point, I would have texted the basic of, God know if I'm gonna be staying somewhere. No worries.
You just get, it's uncharacteristic, but she has so much going on. I don't have the time for this right now. You get like a check mark emoji, like okay, like, and that's basically as bad as leaving you on red.
And before we end, the last thing that happened is Salvador. I don't know if you watch the news. Do you think Salvador watches the news or watches TV?
No.
Okay. Then you get an alert on your phone saying stay away from downtown Philadelphia. It is cordoned off due to a crime scene, massive murder at this hotel. I forget the name of it. It's failing my mind right now.
Van Buren's Hotel, something like that.
Yes, the Van Buren's Hotel.
Do I know that this is associated with Katura? Since I had the last session had kind of found out some
you've
stuff about
heard of Katura. This is not public knowledge that Katura lives in the Van Buren's Hotel.
Okay. So I guess I would follow up that text just with 3 more question marks. Since I didn't get did I get a response from you, Katura? You didn't respond, right?
No, I said why? Like, why do you want to know? It's because I literally just left your place. It was like, why?
Well, my understanding is there was a lot of time that had passed before I sent that message because of the stuff that I had going on at the shop. But even if you were to,
when I say just left, I mean like I was there recently and we said goodnight.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I saw you tonight. We literally said we would link up tomorrow. Why do you want to know what I'm doing right now?
And so given that I sent that and you sent that back and now I see this alert, I send a screenshot of this to kind of let you know, like,
24 casualties, yada yada yada.
Is this you?
Is it me?
I don't provide more context. I just say, is this you?
Why? No, this isn't me. I didn't do this. I'm confused.
I write back and saying, "Oh, okay, sorry. I thought this might have been one of your properties. But I had
Oh,
this
that's what you.
misunderstanding
Oh,
that you like
that's
own
what you.
everything."
Oh no, I just live. I live in the penthouse. I probably won't be living there for much longer after this.
You need a place to stay.
No, we have a place. We're going there right now.
Okay.
But thank you.
Stay safe, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Right. Have a good day.
And where are y'all resting at? Are y'all going to go back to, because Serenity is at a safe house. Ari and Katura, where are y'all going to?
We were gonna go to the house.
We were gonna
That's
go
where
to
we were going.
Ari's,
That's where,
Ari's new old place.
this was
Sweet.
literally supposed to be a pit stop. But I think like
Sucker had other plans.
yeah. Well, considering everything that happened and it's about to be sunrise, I like would immediately engage my lawyer or lawyers, however many I have, and like have them sort of feel like Miss Baptiste will be in for questioning
Yep.
tomorrow, like when she can, blah blah blah, just so like I don't have cops up my fucking ass.
Already on, your lawyers are already on top of it. They got you. And y'all arrive at the house and you go in and you hear just music bumping. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning and music is just bumping. You hear it coming from the lab.
Take care of your. Can you just please take care of him? I need to go lay down.
Here, give me the blood. I'll start working on it.
Yeah, I hand it over.
And you go down to the lab, Ari, and you see Mel's down there and he's got like lab coat on, gloves, and he's just like just dancing. And you notice that Kit is on a table, strapped down, mouth covered. He was like, and Mel goes, "I didn't know y'all was sending me a test subject. This is fucking amazing." Like,
we told him
this
somebody
dude
was
just
coming
tried to come in here and he was talking all about some boons and some random shit. And I was like, well, let me do some experiments and make sure that you're on the up and up or whatever. And he was like, no. And he tried to fight me. And so I put him down. And now we're doing experiments.
I just go and I'm release Kid. I'm like, I'm so sorry. He's dumb as shit.
I had a dream this would happen, but I thought it wasn't real because I didn't imagine like some dude who's walking around like the Hunchback of Notre Dame actually, strapping me to a table.
I'm so glad I'm
Mel.
not there right now.
Mel's like, but like,
we literally told your ass that somebody was coming to stay here.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was this weird dude. Like, he was acting real strange. He was talking about seeing this place in his memories and like some I don't know, some runes and some like magical doodads. Like, I know that we got magical doodads out here. But he was talking about like some weird shit. I thought he was high. So I was like, I figured like when in Rome, just take people who are high.
The Italians do.
No, we are not going to experiment on guests unless they offend us first.
I don't think I did anything offensive.
Hey,
I just showed up. Like, you told me to come here. That was
I know,
part of the thing.
So
like,
it is my fault. I didn't lay down the ground rule of we are not going to experiment upon guests unless they have done something offensive beforehand. That is the new house rule.
I know my alchemy works, so that's good.
And that's wonderful. I'm glad. That being said, being creepy is not offensive. I do have to have you help me with DNA sequencing. Have you ever done this before?
No, but I could probably learn.
All right, come on. Give me my damn coat. got my fucking name on it. Get the other one.
And with that, we're going to call this session a close. I think that's a great place to end off.
Hey,
You have something, JJ?
Serenity didn't die.
Can I just say one thing that
Yes,
I
please.
also sent that screenshot to a contact in my phone that is just under the bell emoji.
I have to kill Salvador, y'all.
Oh, I want to meet him first. Let me have this.
What? You can meet him and then kill him. Obviously. You could meet him as you are murdering him.
You could have met him if you ain't decide to go into the sewers by yourself.
That too.
To be fair, I thought that was going to be a flashback when the in-between time.
No. Serenity has been searching
have
out
to roll.
context. This stuff takes time. Serenity is doing our Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if someone messaged me, hey, this was important, I would have done that, but no.
I
We
mean,
didn't know.
yeah,
We didn't know until we were in the middle of it.
Ari and
Yeah.
Katura has just got wrapped up in some shit, and so is Salvador. Salvador didn't know what the fuck Salvador got himself into.
I will say we tried to warn Salvador. Look, you don't want to.
At the top of this session, I said, this is an us problem. It doesn't have to be your problem. So, and then
I tried to absolve myself of the guilt of accidentally dragging somebody in. So
Also,
I
I
did
might have
absolve
accidentally
myself of the guilt.
retconned myself a little bit. I don't know if I said the character was a Nosferatu or a Malk last week.
I swear you
said Nosferatu last week.
So anyway, it's Malkavian. I had two different
Ah,
ideas going on in my head. But yeah, just so the audience is in on that, you can watch this show and be
Malkavians
like,
have
what the
obfuscate,
fuck
so-
do you talking about? Yeah, it was a Malkavian. Anyway, this Malkavian almost got sunshot by Mel by accident.
I mean, I have to say right now, I'm probably going to be adopting him because I find him very adorable.
the Malkavian or Mel?
Not Mel. God, no. Mel. Katura is going to end up murdering Mel.
Please do not murder my lab assistant.
Yeah, I
nice
feel
kid,
like
you know,
a different,
not
a
karate.
different
Lab
vibe.
assistants are
towards Kit
10 a
now.
penny, sweetie. We can find you a new one.
Kit
Really
wasn't
not.
trying to be
Trying to
super
find-
creepy. He really was trying to help y'all,
I did find him
but he
creepy.
was
I thought
scared
he was
for his
adorable.
life.
Mhm.
There's some demon dog chasing him.
I'm
The
about to make
Sabat
it.
is
I'm gonna
chasing him.
about to make him property manager for all these fucking new properties I got going on.
Yes,
You
yes.
see into the
Put
future?
a
No.
Malkavian in charge of these things. I'm sure
I don't
it'll
know
be
anything
fine.
about this. I just think
Yeah.
that he as a character is adorable.
You kidding me? I already love him, and I'm excited to meet both him and Salvador when we get there.
Also, how about Delroy?
I'm
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I
Kill
think
him.
we're all gonna cuss Mike out.
Mike is getting
in
the roast.
Discord.
He's gonna get the roast.
Okay, I can't. If he, for whatever reason, if he pops in after this, after we get into like after show territory, I'm gonna have to be very quiet because people are sleeping. But I'm going to kill him with everything I have. He can't keep. Serenity's father figures just can't keep leaving.
All right. So with that, let's wrap this thing up. And like we did last week, we did the stars and wishes thing last week, didn't we? Yeah, let's do that again.
Mhm.
And Ivy, have you heard stars and wishes before?
I believe so. Run it by me one more time just to make sure I understand correctly.
Easy peasy of it is you talk about another character, player, and something they did that was dope. Or their storyteller. I am happy to soak in all the praises as well. And
I
then
sing your praises to Kingdom Come, and you know it.
for wishes, you something that you wish to see next time around, or more of.
Mm-hmm.
And let's start with you, because I just explained that.
Okay. Something really cool that happened.
Who would you give a star,
Who would I give a star today?
and for what?
I'd probably give it to Liz because Ari showing any kind of emotion just usually doesn't happen, and you did it in the most Ari way possible, and I loved it.
Wishes?
More Genghis, I guess. Like, I was always a delight when Genghis shows up
Fair enough.
because I know no matter what I know, he's just gonna be Genghis.
Juice. How about you?
I've 2 stars. One is for Delroy for stealing the scene without even being here. The other one is for Katura running down those steps like an Olympic athlete in 4-inch stilettos.
Can I give more than 1 star? We'll come back to it later.
And then wishes. I'm curious to see how the like NPCs in my shop are being folded in now, knowing that Annabelle has an interest in Doña Carmen, and seeing how Q might also have a role to play in this. As like being a new player, I'm just excited to see the possibilities that exist and helping world build with everybody too.
Cool. I dig that. Fair.
Okay. I have several stars actually. Just tossing them out. First of all, the description of the shit in the sewers,
It is
Chef's
top dog.
kiss. There was part of me that was like, I wish I hadn't like turned him onto Magnus Archives because I feel like I was a little influential. But at the same time, I was like, this is terrifying but dope at the same time, and I'm very curious about like what's happening down there. I have to echo Ivy's comment about like just Ari's reaction to like finding out that Delroy was gone, because it was very poignant, just like how much it affected her. But then like also seeing her having to like just shut that part of herself off to deal with other bullshit. I really enjoyed that. And I also liked JJ's Salvador's reaction to Annabelle. And I'm very interested in seeing like how even though Annabelle's annoying as shit, I'm just very interested in seeing how Salvador continues to play that, like if they ever are able to snap out of that or know like what happened to them with Annabelle mesmerizing them, like what their reaction is going to be to that. And I am interested in what Annabelle's interest in Doña Carmen is, because it's very, again, like she's a snake for lack of a nicer term. Or
it's random as fuck.
It's very random. It is extremely random. But I do like how you're folding these characters into the story, and I'm interested in seeing just how they're going to impact the story moving forward. That's it. Those are all my stars and wishes right there. Oh, I want to find this fucker. I'm just going to call them fucker the whole time. Their name is fucker now.
Liz.
Oh, and I love Kit. I love Kit. They're just adorable to me.
Yeah, I star, of course, to the storyteller, because I absolutely loved Kit and the Malkavian and the new horrors that are now lurking in the background, like some kind of dream spectral demon dog. Like, what the shit is that?
That could have just been a premonition.
What? It could have been premonition. It could have been a dozen things, but now it's like, what? Huh?
So cool,
and absolutely loved Salvador's interaction with Annabelle, because it was very, no, we're going elsewhere. And I definitely see Salvador being the type to, okay, call you when anything weird is happening. Well, we were already planning on going to the future, so that's not even weird anymore, because it's already an accepted fact. So you can go fuck yourself.
Him screenshotting the news article like, is this weird?
I know nothing about these people. I'm just gonna keep sending you nonsense. Like,
he's gonna like next screenshot she's gonna get is like one of like Katura's like Instagram pictures like, weird.
Katura's wearing sweatpants. Is that out of the ordinary?
Yeah.
Oh
you
my
have
God.
you have a built-in paparazzi within the coterie now.
Everything I've always wanted.
Yeah, I definitely. Liz wants to go poke the. Is hoping to get to go poke the horrible sewer monster.
I don't even recommend it.
There's no way you're dragging Katura
That
to the
is
sewer.
Liz. Ari, when she hears about it, is probably also going to be curious. Let's be real, because that's what's eventually.
Katura will be like, I'll buy some like gasoline tanks and we can explode them in the sewers.
We'll,
but
we'll
I'm
just
not
blow
going
up
down
that bridge.
there.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Excellent. Shit. I guess for me, stars to everybody for playing off the random shit that I throw out there and asking the right questions. Cause I think like even post game, like asking what interest does Annabelle have in Danya Carmen? It's a great question to ask. Or Serenity going down into the sewers to try to discover what the hell is going on down there. That was a bold move and a very Bruja move as well.
It won't get done otherwise.
And I really loved your reactions to Delroy. Like, so a star for Mikey Mike, even though he's not here, for giving me some of this juicy stuff to deliver to y'all to build off of for story reasons while he is away. Because that's clutch. Wishes. Well, I'm the storyteller. I can make some of my wishes come true.
Yeah,
You
But,
also give us things to
I
think
was
about.
I was thinking about this. I think my wish is to see how y'all congeal as a group, like come together with what's happening with Delroy and how and seeing how y'all, like I wish to see how y'all play around that. Because Delroy just basically signed his life over to y'all.
Yeah, Delroy.
Mhm.
Delroy is committing suicide.
No,
by
he signed
Sovereign.
it over to me. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is the I don't have time for this.
I have a
I
few
don't
more
have time for
stars
this.
when we come back around. They didn't realize we're supposed to give more than we can give more than one. I don't know.
If you want to, yeah, sure. Why not? Go for it.
I love, again, I believe a lot of these were said before, but again, my brain was shutting off when like I was trying to think of them. So Salvador, what just everything when he went Pac was absolutely adorable and I love it. I want to pet that bird. So bad. Also, the name Paco brings me a lot of joy because there was a cartoon parrot when I was really young from the TV show Maya and Miguel, who was also named Paco. So my brain just instantly gives serotonin when I hear the name. Katara just being like no nonsense, and even like she will walk down those stairs and whatever heels she is wearing, if it means getting that bitch. I loved her commitment to just, I'm going to end this person.
I'm gonna get that fucker.
Mm-hmm.
She's tired. Where's Tyreek? Go find my other stalker.
Also, storyteller. Oddly enough, when you said content warning, I was a little afraid for myself because that kind of thing can be a lot for me regardless. But you played it in a way that I didn't feel like out of game terrified. Like you, like I like whenever you say content warning, I always say like brace myself, not because you're doing anything wrong by any means, just because that just like, oh, that's a thing. Okay, I gotta be prepared.
Well, we talked about this and I'm trying to play it so it's not too bad for you.
No, I appreciate, which is why I'm saying again, the star is for you remembering that, and you actually described it in a way that it didn't hurt me, and I appreciate that with all of my being.
I that is not for any storyteller who makes it like is you have to go out of your way to be nice to your players. Can I give a hearty fuck you to you? Because not that difficult.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Mm-hmm. You need to find a new DM at that point.
And with that, we're going to roll out. And we're going to go raid our friends at Night Prophecies because they are back after a break with their New Orleans Chronicle. So, thank you all so much for coming out. Shit. I didn't give people time to sign out before we raid. Tell everybody who you are and where to find you because I almost forgot that. Let's go around the table real quick. Liz.
Liz, Fuzzy Slippers 05, wherever you want to find me. Mostly I'm here Wednesdays and Saturdays. Wednesdays for our Cyberpunk game, Saturdays for this one, obviously. And currently I'm most active on TikTok, and that's not terribly active. Go.
Ivy.
You can find me at IVM2757 on Twitter, IVM_57 on TikTok. I do think I'm gonna eventually bring Serenity over there with both what happens in the campaign and also probably like AU situations, just because I thought of a lot of different situations that I wanted to see, but will probably just be alternate timelines. I think that's it. Again, I am still, every time I think I'm gonna stream, something happens that day and I just forget about it. So, Nerf from 54 though, when I do eventually do that. That is me in the chat.
Check the chat. Everything's there. Juice.
I am Juice, no pronouns, just Juice. And you can find me here on Wednesdays as well, playing Redacted on Cyberpunk Red, our net runner. And you can find me on Twitter at TheJuiceTM.
Excellent. And Fair.
Hi, I'm Fair. You can follow me on Twitter at Fairbear. Mostly you can find me here on Saturdays, obviously, and Thursdays over on the Greater Restoration Crew at 8 p.m. Eastern. I sometimes stream. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Fairbear if you want to. But mostly, I would recommend just following me on Twitter because that's where you'll know what I'm doing and when I'm doing it.
Also, I have a Ko-fi.
I don't know. I also have a Ko-fi. Please, if you like what we do here, please support us all on Ko-fi, whatever.
Yeah, we have a RD20's Ko-fi. We also have me and Fair both, and I believe Dimples as well. And Juice, I don't know for sure, but I believe a bunch of us have personal Ko-fis. Mine's mostly for cosplay. I think the last goal I had on there was this very pretty white Italian Renaissance dress that I really wanted. I think that goal is still up. If you want to do things with that, by all means, just it's there. I think I sent you guys the link, didn't I?
Yeah, it's in there.
For your coffee? It's in the it's in there.
It's in there.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Again, I'm tired. Sorry.
You're good. No worries. And I'm Prince, aka Doubles of Dice. I've been the storyteller for this chronicle. You can catch me over on my Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all at Doubles of Dice. I'll be doing some more streaming probably tomorrow or today in my time zone with Castlevania. I got the Castlevania Advanced Collection. And so I'll be doing a stream of some of the games like on there, like Aria of Sorrow, which is one of my favorite Castlevania games. There is more stuff coming up for me. Keep an eye out on my Twitter for new things that are happening. That's it. Follow us. And yeah. Thank you all again. And now we're officially rating.
Belinda's raises the call. Make sure to click the actual like icon of the streamer when you get there so that it counts the views good. Thank you, mods, for being wonderful as always.
Indeed.
Yeah, thank you, mods, for putting in work.
Yes. Have a wonderful night. And this has been a Rolling These 20's, John. Peace.
Bye.
Actually gone to the ending screen.